Last we left off with the Bronze Toads. The party made their way to the southwestern outskirts of Direwood proper to scout out a supposed hysterian cult. What are you pointing out? The murder hobo 23 question mark? Yeah, that's a question mark.
No one died.
Yeah, and somebody definitely did die.
They're alive right now.
They died. Like it or not, they definitely did die, which is why the people killed counter went up by 1.
No, but he's fine.
Hold on, look at him. He's alive.
He may have died, but he's okay.
He died. Did he get better? Yes, actually.
This is like the same, like, hey, I died. Does that mean my life sentence is over?
Yeah, one of those like.
Somebody tried to do that recently.
Mm-hmm. Did it work?
Has it ever worked?
It did not. However, he had a bit more of a case because he had a do not resuscitate order, and they resuscitated him against his wishes 8 times.
Yeah. Interesting. Regardless,
yep.
Upon arrival at the Church of the Rock, or the Hysterian cult, depending on who you are, the party was greeted, and the church welcomed them inside. And upon entering, the party saw not one, but 2 people they had been looking for. Mason Brythera, the cloaked ranger's scout gone missing, was in fact among the congregation, as well as Malcolm Tomeweaver. They were asked to sit, and most of them did. And they watched as a strange ritual involving hysterium was performed on Mason, and as things started looking grim, contemplated intervening. As they contemplated this, the ritual was complete, and Mason was now Severus. The party quickly began investigating rather blatantly, grilling the priest for everything he would tell them, and he answered every question he could. Becoming irritated with the priest, however, Sting launched a fucking bolt of lightning through the church, nearly killing the priest, hitting a nearby church guard, and killing an innocent bystander. Bess ran to the aid of the priest, Yorlin, and Yorlin in turn ran to the aid of the innocent man, who was in fact dead. As Sting was successfully apprehended and then quickly not successfully apprehended, Yorlin cast Revivify and saved the man's life, raising many questions about this cult. Sting was banned from the church, but watched from outside with his familiar as Six adamantly insisted that Mason, Severus, whatever he would be called, would be coming back with the Toads.
Yeah,
Eventually,
see, the guy's fine.
Mason/Severus agreed and the group left, leaving a wide gap in relations between the cult and the Cloaked Rangers in their wake. To ease the tension of the aftermath of feelings after the church, and for his own purposes, Doran engaged his new friends in conversation on their way back to Shinebright. The party learned a bit about each other, and about Severus's intentions with the Church of the Rock. As these conversations concluded, we'll return as the party approaches Shinebright just an hour or so after the sun has fully set. Firelight leads your way through the thin forest towards the village, and the sound of distant conversation can be heard in the bustle of the small, budding village. So, what will you do?
All right, when we get in, we have to be talking and acting like we're having a really good time.
Why is
I
that?
suppose I'm already having a good time.
Sting, he said a really good time.
Oh, fair enough.
He's got it.
Like, take your shirt off. Like,
Maybe it's time for Sting to take off his mask.
Alistair
Oh,
crooks
no.
his hat and lightly loosens his tie.
Six would very much, when we get there, eventually like to speak with Light privately before Mason is brought in for questioning. So that would all he would be working towards, is just making sure that when they got there, he would try to have that moment.
are you gonna try to race ahead? Because
Not race ahead,
Mason
but
or Severus, whatever. Well, I'm as DM gonna call him Mason for the simplicity, but he refers to himself as Severus. Mason, and you know, as the conversations have concluded, he is he seems to be also looking for the commander, though you have a head start because you know where the commander actually is, but
okay.
you can
Then yes, I would try to duck in and find him first.
okay. What's everyone else doing? Are you gonna go with Six?
Best would ask to follow Six if he's going to talk to Light.
Six would agree.
Sting would say, if you need me, I'll be in my tower. Go summon his tower. Somewhere, like, in the middle of town.
Just in the middle.
Oh,
Yep. Just fuck it.
who built this here?
All right, we'll come back to
the
that in a
worst.
minute.
Do the fucking work. I'll look to Severus because I'm the only one he seems to like at this point. Okay, the current game plan. Those two are gonna soften him up a little bit, butter him up and get him ready for you. They're the openers.
Honestly, I just prefer to speak to him myself. If you guys are there, that's fine by me. Otherwise, doesn't matter much. I need to speak with him, and that's it.
I think I didn't try to phrase that as like there were other options. My bad. They're gonna meet with him first, and then we'll come in after with you.
I suppose
That way,
if that's how it has to be.
We don't want you. We just don't want him hitting him blind with everything. Try to give him background so you're not stuck explaining everything from start to finish over and over again.
I suppose, based on what I have been told, have given up my position as a cloaked ranger. If that revokes my privilege to speak to him first, so be it. All will be revealed eventually.
That sounds like something a flasher would say.
As he whips out his cock. Right, okay. So Six and Bess are gonna race ahead. Well, not race, but move a bit more quickly ahead.
Speed walk.
To speed walk to the commander. Both doing the whole like hustle,
commander.
arms moving. Doran, you wait for a moment, making sure that Mason stays behind. Alistair, you are.
I would have asked Sting if I could join him in the tower.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
I have research I want to work on.
What to? Well, okay. First off, you're just
Yeah,
kind of
let
summoning
me-
it in the middle a little bit.
Yep. Hang on, let me do the actual spell and decide what floors I guess I want to use.
Sure.
Spell, I use spell slot.
Check out this crazy Oreo.
First
That's a
floor
thick-ass
will
Oreo.
be
That's a really thick
lounge,
Oreo, what the
and
fuck?
second floor will be a study.
Okay.
Oh my
Lounge and
God.
study.
That's so
They're
good.
delicious. They're delicious.
Okay. So Alistair, and actually Doran and Mason, for that matter, a whole lot of people see Sting kind of find a relatively empty spot, sort of in the middle of town, quote unquote, and you watch as silently a tower rises from the ground, 20 feet tall, and everybody in the immediate vicinity is like, "Whoa!" and a bunch of people flock to it.
I have a question about this spell.
I do too.
If he is under something, like let's say he's
Yeah.
under, what
Does the tower
happens?
push up, or does it just materialize?
Well, okay. The rising from the
DM's
ground is just me giving it flavor.
But it doesn't say in the spell what
Can I
happens.
use it in a cave
Yeah.
though?
Yeah. That depends on what I say, and you would have to use it to find out.
Okay, because that's
I like
Doran's,
this spell a lot more now.
Doran's first thought is, let's say you cast that underneath something. Like
Wouldn't you just break the tower?
that's what I.
So, well, I suppose. 'cause
You'd have to try to
I'm
find
making
out.
mine out of stone.
So, as you raise this tower, dozens of people flock to it and are like touching it, like, "Is this real?" And several people are also like going for the door, like, "What?" and trying to get in.
Hey, no. No entry. Private residence. What are you doing?
What? one of the townsfolk. Did you do this?
Obviously, it's my house. What do you mean?
How would you do that?
I just walk in, Alistair, are you coming in or not?
There are like a dozen
calm.
people like peering in through the front door, looking at the lounge, and like, "Whoa, it's fully furnished." Slam, door shut.
I'd push my way through the masses, and as I get to the door, I turn around and tip my hat and walk backwards and shutting the door behind me.
Beautiful. Right. So, actually, I have designed something specifically for you, Sting. You wanted a lounge on the first floor? That is on the top right.
Shit, hang on.
And a study will be further toward the center.
Oh my god, you put
There's
a
your
battle
study.
map?
And there's your lounge.
Hey,
Oh,
my
it's a body
study.
map?
My study is supposed to have multiple desks and bookshelf. I suppose these are bookshelves, right?
Bookshelves. You have 2 desks. You have pen and ink. I looked at every detail in the spell and added everything it specifies to each room.
It's the battle map. I ready my weapons.
Doran's not there, but looking at the tower goes, and draws his
Dora
blade.
just in the middle of the room talking to Light, just pulls out his fucking sword. Like, I have a feeling. Can I see the other fucking rooms?
When you cast it that way, perhaps.
That one.
Asshole.
That one's for you, Holden, from Tuesday.
Yeah,
think
I
we're
get it.
even
Yeah,
now.
yeah, we're even now. So, you guys, I'm sorry. Sting, you find yourself in your study, fully furnished technically, and Alistair, you have a very cozy lounge.
Nice.
As for the rest of you, Bess and Six, you make your way first into the center area and are able to find the commander behind a desk. Seems to be reading something. Desk cluttered with papers and parchments and pens and ink.
Can I see what he's reading?
At a glance, it just seems to be some sort of itinerary.
Oh, okay.
He as you enter, he looks up. Good to see you back.
Good day.
Good evening.
Good evening. Yes, sorry, I didn't notice the sky. Hey, listen. Remember that cult you sent us to check out?
Yes. I presume you have a full report.
Well,
That was a scouting mission.
things went a little sideways.
He moves a bunch of stuff over on his desk and brings out a new piece of parchment and a pen and ink. A quill and ink. He dips it in. Go ahead.
You might ask Sting about who struck first, but
Who struck?
I mean,
Well, yeah.
with a
you know
lightning
how-
bolt.
He places
I'll,
the quill down and just buries his face in his hands.
On the other hand, that did cause us to learn some very interesting information. As you know, a lot of clerics of divine domains gain their power from deities.
Sure.
Sting may or may not have killed a person, and
He what?
It's okay though, because
I think
the
it was your
cultists-
call, Commander.
yeah, he was, yes. The cultist, the leader there, the priest, he saved him using divine power from the quote unquote Church of the Holy Rock.
His power appears to be real.
Very real.
And although their intentions appear decent at the moment, I fear what power does to a secluded group with rocks in their heads.
Magic
I would-
rocks in their heads.
Whatever happens here, we're going to go ahead and bring Mason in. I need you to guarantee me that you'll let him go at the end. He needs to return to the church to show them that we are not hostile.
Bess would nod.
He leans back, kind of rubs his forehead. Let me get this straight.
We made the best of a situation that was far beyond our control.
I hope so.
Things scared a lot of people. A lot.
I presume they were acting hostilely towards you.
They did raise their voices slightly.
Oh. So, you're telling me...
Newsflash, the commander has an aneurysm.
You're telling me you went in there to scout the place out and find Mason.
They expected us, yes. They ushered us
expected
into
you.
the church.
And you went inside.
Indeed. At that point, I didn't see the point in turning around.
That's fine, that's fine. But upon entering, you found Mason, and then Sting struck somebody with a lightning bolt.
He struck the
There was
priest.
He struck
Guy
the
in
priest.
charge.
There was a short
big
discussion
guy.
beforehand.
He struck the priest with a bolt of lightning.
In any case,
This is divine power.
No, not in any case. I want the full details. He struck the priest with a bolt of lightning after the priest slightly raised his voice. Is that what happened?
indeed, I believe there was as I say, a short discussion between the two of them in which Sting's hackles were raised.
And then,
Well, after the bystander that was killed was brought back to life,
the bystander that was killed.
Yeah, the priest. I helped the priest get back on his feet, and the priest went and saved the bystander who was killed.
Thank you.
again, with
Bess.
divine magic apparently blessed from the rock.
That is an interesting development, but how many people were there? What was the condition
couple
of the
dozen.
place? A couple dozen.
Populated with blank amount of people.
We watched as the priest inserted a hunk of hysterium into Mason's forehead. A number of them had these pieces of rock wedged in their foreheads.
Oh, and Mason goes by Severus now.
That's right. It would probably be good to call him by the new name. In any case, I must reiterate my strong opinion that it would be best that Mason were allowed to leave after his debriefing. I do not believe he will be of use to the Rangers anymore, and again, keeping him longer than necessary would only serve to escalate an interesting situation.
Tensions.
Yes.
Where is he?
Outside with Dorn.
Good enough.
Alexa, turn off bedroom.
Where is Sting?
I believe he sprouted his power in the street outside.
Please tell me that's not a metaphor.
I'm sorry, I don't speak in metaphors.
Okay. Right. So,
Actually, I do. So, I don't. No, it's not a metaphor.
nor a
It's for
euphemism.
real.
Good. Good. You went in. They knew you were coming.
Indeed.
Voices were raised. Sting
Yes.
blasted an innocent person and the priest with a bolt of lightning.
Well,
Bess,
it was the
you
priest
helped
that
the
he
priest.
blasted, and he blasted the priest, and it kind of was a very, very strong, powerful,
Yes.
mighty attack that rebounded, I suppose you could say, onto the other person.
Clearly a powerful man.
Very, very.
That I knew. I didn't know he was an idiot that couldn't follow basic orders.
I did.
No, you didn't.
Dorn,
I
not
mean,
Dorn.
I did.
Sorry
I
to
did.
interrupt. I
Blake
just wanted to
did.
be clear.
So
Matt.
then, you helped the priest. The man was saved by divine providence. Or the hysterium. What Mason has a hysterium rock in his head?
I'm sure he'll be happy to show it off.
Okay. Is he
And
with
it's
them now?
Severus now.
Severus, fine.
He's outside with Dorn. We'll bring him right in.
No, is he with the church?
He's with. What do you mean? Sorry.
Does
clarify.
his
With the
allegiance lie in the church now?
church? It does. He no longer wishes to be a cloaked ranger. I let my discomfort with that situation known, perhaps a little too loudly. But again, he will no longer be of use to the cloaked rangers, and I believe very strongly that letting him go to return to the church will at least help to ease, or if not de-escalate, some of the tensions that are.
So it's your assessment that we do not mark them as enemies.
I did not say that specifically. I think.
I would. Oh, sorry.
No, please.
I wouldn't mark them as enemies, but I certainly wouldn't mark them as allies. They were speaking of their intentions of spreading. What is it? Spreading the word of the rock, or spreading
It was.
the rock's reach. What were they saying? I don't remember.
I believe it was the word of the rock. I believe.
The word of the rock.
I believe so.
And in the way that they were talking about that, about their mission to spread the word of the rock, sounded that it could get like those rejected by the rock. It didn't sound like that would be a very good fate for those. if I recall correctly. So I wouldn't.
Is it something we need to
It has
quell
the
the spread
potential.
of?
My fears are that someone will pick up where Zimmer left off. I'm not saying that these people are the people that would try that. Wow. However, cults, you know,
But they do have true divine power, which changes the context a little, I think.
they're not charlatans.
Yeah.
Fine. And you're certain of that? You're certain it was divine magic?
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Fine. I have placed both of you in a position of power, and I trust you with that power. And while I don't like the sound of any of this, you are the ones who were in there. I need to know how you want to proceed with this. We can discuss more. It sounds like we need to know more. But what do you want to do with them? About them?
I would like to bring Severus in and have him explain from the church's perspective their goals, intent, what have you, to you. And after we have learned what we can, we free him to return to his people.
To his people?
And we evaluate from there.
Where are his people?
We were.
Fine.
Trust me, I don't like this any more than you do. But I believe this would be the easiest path forward.
Fine.
Cool.
Lieutenant Colonel Bess.
That's me!
If you would please, bring him in. And then, once you send him in, find me Sting. I need to have a one-on-one with him.
Ooh,
Wait,
you're
do
in
I have to go
trouble.
get him?
Please.
I would go get, Severus.
And so then, once you've gained his trust and convinced him you're his son, he starts to give you some money.
Doran!
Oh, hi!
You see Doran just explaining some convoluted scheme to like make the commander trust him, and Severus is just standing there patiently, kind of arms crossed, staring off, trying not to listen.
So once
Wow,
once he thinks you're his son, he'll just have to give you money. I have a
Doran?
yes.
Hi! Do you need money?
No, I was talking about how to get money.
Oh. Well, the commander wants to see you now, Severus.
Very well.
Doran, did you want to come back in as well? Are we all standing in there?
They're standing
We're
just
welcome.
you had to walk like 50 feet outside to
Okay.
get to them.
Did you want to come in as well, Doran?
No,
Oh.
that man in there kind of doesn't like me.
Well, all right. I mean, if you change your mind, just holler and
Isn't that a default phrase, Doran?
Most of the time, but I'm gonna go terrorize other people. I'm gonna see what happens when I take something off that tower. I'm gonna start walking towards the big tower.
I'm interested in that too. I'm gonna watch.
Oh, did
I
you
am
leave the
going-
office as well, Six?
Oh no, sorry, I am not there.
Okay.
I will say good luck, Doran. Knock yourself out and lead Severus
Literally.
into-
Literally.
Okay. While that's happening, Severus makes his way inside. Doran, what are you doing?
I'm gonna try to see what happens when I take my dagger and chip off some of the stone. Because even though I can see the spell thing, Doran wouldn't know, and he'd be so interested to see what happens.
The tower starts to cry.
Jesse, is it made of wood, stone? It is stone?
Stone.
Okay, so Doran, it's stone, so you're not gonna be able to just like chip away at it with a dagger. That won't do much. You might be able to scratch it.
I just want to see what happens. Well, if I take anything off, even just taking small pebbles off, what happens to the pebbles?
Well, this is a magical tower, so
Oh, everyone's gone but me. From Roll 20.
Whoa!
Me
I got the
too.
same issue.
yeah,
Sad.
that sucks. So
I'm
internet's
so
broken.
lonely.
That's great. I'm guessing refreshing won't help either.
It didn't seem to
So
help.
far, no.
Oh, nope, my
Yeah.
connection to the server has been interrupted. Good, good.
I can
I'm
hear
gonna
you.
refresh the page here. Yeah, we got Discord going.
I just want to see what happens if I fuck with the tower and see if I can
Refreshing
get
the
something
page
off.
Refreshing-
does good stuff.
Yeah, refreshing the page does seem to help.
Sorry, Blake, what was that?
I just want to see if I can get something off the tower by fucking with it.
Right. Okay. You kind of chip away and scratch at and try to see if you can even affect it, and it does in fact. As you can scratch it as much as you'd expect to be able to scratch any other stone brick. You are able to quote unquote chip away at it.
What happened?
Sting, are you on the first or second floor? No, the study was on the second floor.
Second.
Yeah, so Alistair, you're chilling in the lounge, having a grand old time, and you just hear like a scratching sound at the outside of one of the walls.
You got rats.
Hey, Sting.
Yes.
There's an animal trying to get in.
Oh, hi, people.
Where?
I'm starting slowly. to
The
pull for
walls.
you.
It sounds like he's trying to scratch his way in.
I go down, and where I hear it, I use pass wall.
Okay. Which does what? Appears at the front of your choice, and you can see on a wooden, plaster, or stone surface. Okay.
Oh, hi.
So
just
you literally
open the
you create a doorway in the wall, and you see Doran there, just kind of fucking chipping away at your tower.
Can I help you?
I wanted to see what would happen when if I took a piece off your tower.
It normally just turns to ash or shadow.
Well, I wouldn't have known that.
Well,
Now
you
I do.
Could you please stop chipping away at my tower?
Well, all I have is this dagger. It's really gonna take me a while to do any damage.
Well, suit yourself then, and I just close the wall back.
One little note, Doran, if you were able to get like a small chip off, you can hold it in your hand like it is a tiny piece of stone.
Dope. Okay, I'll just
Throw it at the
walk-
tower.
Are you keeping that?
Yeah,
Okay, I need to note that.
I'll take it and hold it in my left hand.
Okay.
Walk back. I'm gonna walk back towards the where the commander is,
Uh-huh.
and kind of hover outside the door.
Okay.
Not trying to eavesdrop, just waiting.
Oh, you're not eavesdropping?
No, I don't care.
Okay.
What I want to eavesdrop on happens after everyone leaves.
6, while you're waiting with the commander in the room, you see him several times pick up the quill, shake his head, put it back down, and think, and pick up the quill, and then put it back down. 6, what really happened there? What really happened? Because I do not want to believe that a voice was mildly raised, and Sting launched a lightning bolt.
Sting and the priest had words. Something to the effect of his god protecting him, and so Sting shot him with a lightning bolt.
Fine. And at this point, Savaris and Bess walk in. Or Bess, no, you were gonna go get Sting, right?
Oh, I was supposed to go get Sting right now?
Well,
I
that's
thought
what
we
the
had
commander
some
asked you to do, but you
conversations.
if you come back, that's fine.
I'll come back.
Okay, you come back, and the commander looks at you. And, can you? Never mind, you can wait. Mason, good to see you. Mason nods. It's Savaris now. So, Mason, why don't you tell me what actually happened back there? The full story from the moment you left here to now. And Savaris clears his throat. Well, I was performing my duties as asked. I was scouting outside the perimeter, forming a mental perimeter around the church for a couple of days. I took notes, I gathered all the information I could, and one morning, a few days in, I woke to a few men standing above me, waiting for me to wake up. It was Yorlin, my shepherd, standing right over me. He was just smiling down at me. And the commander stops. Your shepherd? Savaris continues. I foolishly grabbed my dagger and prepared to fight for my life when this big, muscly dwarf kicked the dagger out of my hand. He told me, Yorlin, the priest, as I'm sure they have called him, my shepherd, told me I had nothing to fear, and that if I wanted, I could learn more by simply walking in. I was welcomed inside the church to take as many notes as I wanted. They just let me in, so I went in, and nobody else even paid any mind to me. I decided I'd figure out as much as I could, and honestly, after a couple of days, I came to realize they were onto something. I watched incredible things happen in that church in such a short amount of time. There's something truly wonderful about the rock light. And when he says light, the commander, you don't get to call me that anymore. I want a full report, as per your duty. Savaris says, I will provide a full report, on the condition that I'm allowed to leave once I deliver it.
6 tries to catch the commander's eye and gives a slight nod.
Make a persuasion check.
Hmm.
13.
Yeah.
Okay. The commander looks. You see. You catch his eye for a moment, and he looks fucking pissed. And he says, "Mason, Savaris, whatever I have to call you now. We need good people here, and you are good people. I cannot be losing anybody else to this hysterium, to the rats, or any other threat in the city or out of it." And Savaris speaks up. They are not a threat, Light. They are a beacon of hope for the people. You could learn a thing or two about that. Commander leans back. I want a full report on my desk within the hour. After that, we'll decide what happens to you. Savaris stands there for a moment thinking, fine. So be it. And he looks to you, 6, Bess. He kind of looks around at both of you. He, especially Bess, looks into your eyes for a moment. Nods. Do I have a writing space? And the commander says, right here. And
Does he still have his hood on?
Who? Savaris?
Yeah.
He is no. He is
Okay,
still
so
wearing.
Light can see the crystal.
Yes.
Okay.
And I will say, since you brought it up, you can see his, Light's eyes flicking between the stone and Savaris' eyes, and the stone and Savaris' eyes, and he can't decide which to look at. Kind of like when you can't decide, when you think about it too much, left eye, right eye, left eye, right eye. He's doing that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But the commander says, right here, and he stands up and offers his chair to Savaris. Parchment's ready for you. You may begin. Savaris steps over, calmly sits down, and begins to write. And the commander, out here with me. He gestures to both of you. He steps outside of the office.
Step out.
I would as well.
He looks like he's about to fucking burst. He, like, vein protruding from his forehead. I can't lose anyone else to anything right now.
Unfortunately, I believe we've already lost him.
Bess would nod.
So if I were to order both of you to get him back, you're telling me that is impossible.
Are you asking us to make him choose us over them?
I want to give you the order to reestablish his position in the Cloaked Rangers. But if you're telling me that is impossible, an impossible order to carry out, I will not issue it.
I believe if we were to command him to stay with the Cloaked Rangers here, rather than returning him to the Church of the Rock, as he was led to believe he would be allowed to do, I believe that would be seen as an act of hostility from the Church of the Rock, who, by extension, have some followers who are also Direwood citizens. By extension, we are trying to help. So if you're talking about a loss here, I think it would be a bigger loss to lose these people who could still potentially help out with our cause.
Don't you
rebuilding
think that
Direwood.
ship has sailed as soon as Sting launched a lightning bolt at a priest, the shepherd, as it were?
I
They do
believe
appear to be about forgiveness, and perhaps not all doors have shut. A beacon of goodwill, the release of their newest member to return would show we're not outright hostile.
they had
Fine.
been talking also about working with the Cloaked Rangers at some point. I forget
They
at what point.
do
in the
plan to
conversation.
initiate contact.
Yes.
They want to work with us.
I probably expect them to try to convert more than work with. However,
That's my concern
I
as well.
cannot say for certain.
I do not need any more Savaris cases around here. We're spread thin as is, just defending this one village now. That's going to be a tricky one. And right now, I'm too angry to make any reasonable decisions. For the time being, Six, Bess, this is your charge. What happens with the cult, church, whatever you'll call them, is up to you until I make a decision myself. Can I trust you with this?
Can
Absolutely.
we trust Sting?
That I will decide after I speak with him personally. And I think...
Do you need to?
Yes.
Never mind.
Fine. I think I need a moment to let off some steam before I speak with him. I want to think of every possible way that he could be excused for what happened. Right now, I can think of none.
Oh, he's gonna deny that he threw the lightning bolt because he was doing that in the church right after doing it when everybody saw that it was him doing it.
He kind of looks around to make sure nobody else is paying attention. He takes like a step closer to you guys, head down. Do you believe me bringing him into this is a bad idea?
I believe some poor choices were made. I like to think second chances are deserved in a lot of cases. As long as Sting does not continue a path of destructive behavior. He may have been having a bad day. I don't know. But you do know him better than we do.
I know that he is an incredibly powerful and efficient mercenary that has done good work for me before. I know that his morals are very loose, and he has a code, but it's not one most would consider ethical.
Got that right.
I figured alongside you guys, he would follow suit and behave in such a way as I would want him to.
We will try to keep him more in check, if that is the decision.
Perhaps a reminder is needed that he is under your charge. Technically. More of an auxiliary, really, but so are you. I'll have to speak with him. I need a minute.
All right. Sure.
Bring one of you, if you could please, either bring him to me in half an hour, or tell him to meet me in half an hour in the office. I would appreciate it.
I'll do that.
Thank you. He
Thank
looks to the door to the office. I'll go back in a minute. Right now, if I go back in, I might slit his throat. I do not take well to traitors.
I understand.
Go.
This way. Okay.
He kind of steps over to a wall and just like puts his hand on his forehead and is looking up. He is stressing.
Hold on. I would like to have it be known that I am sketching in one of my notebooks the church layout from what I remember.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
Performance?
Ow.
Do you have proficiency in history?
Let me check my other sheet here.
Ooh.
History is
In
an
history, no.
history-
In performance, yes.
history is an intelligence check, correct? Yes.
Yes.
Roll. So I'm gonna have you do performance, but this is based on your intelligence, remembering the layout. So it's an intelligence-based performance check.
Gotcha.
So with your stats, that's a 1 plus proficiency. So it's a +4 instead of a +5. You can just roll a d20 +4.
Okay. Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Did
Roll
you
20?
do it in roll 20s, Matt, again?
D20 plus 5?
+4,
Oops.
because we're using your intelligence. Okay, well, I mean, we'll just take the 1 off. It's fine. 12. Yeah, you're able to get like the basic layout. You may not remember exactly how many benches there were or how big the altar was, but you get the general layout. Do you want me to like give you a kind of reference, or you just this is just for like for your character's sake? You know the layout.
Just for the character's sake.
Yeah, you have a general idea of the layout. Yeah.
Cool.
It's not
on
perfect.
that one,
but-
you could draw on a still life of
Like-
a fruit.
Like with a 12, I'll say you drew the layout and you're pretty certain that it is quite accurate. You just don't remember the placement of certain objects and things within
Gotcha.
the church. So you have the layout. Right. So
I'll take it.
you do that in the lounge. Is there anything anybody would like to do in the half hour that passes by before we get to Sting?
Okay.
No, I just head to Sting and let him know Light wants to see him in half an hour. Give a report of the situation.
Is that what you're telling him? Okay. Sting, you got that?
Got it.
Cool. Doran.
I am gonna try to get something inside of the room.
Inside of the tower?
In where the conversation's gonna be,
In the tent?
like in the meeting room where Sting and the commander are gonna discuss things.
Oh, okay. So, sure. What are you trying to do? Do you want to go to Secrets, or?
I'm gonna summon an arcane eye that's invisible and bring it into the room because I can squeeze through a gap that's as small as 1 inch. I'm gonna get it into the room and I can see what happens in there.
Okay, yeah, I'd say you can do this easily enough. Is there anywhere you're sitting and doing this from?
It lasts up to an hour.
Yeah.
So I'd do it, and then I'd walk and keep it moving with me. So
Until okay,
and then get it in there, and like just look at the commander, and go, not a good time to talk to you. I gather. My bad. I'm gonna walk away so he doesn't, and then I'm just gonna go hide and sit down and smile to myself as I can't hear anything, but I get to see their facial expression.
okay. I need 2 things from you
See
then.
one
When that
person's
happens,
facial expression.
yeah, yeah. When that happens, I will need a deception check first for you to pull off that first stunt, and then a stealth check for you to hide while you do it.
Well, I don't have to. I'm not gonna hide myself after it's in there because the eye's invisible and it's all mental. So I'm just gonna walk away from him afterwards.
Oh, can you be like looking through the arcane eye, like in a separate spot in your brain, while you're just like out and about in the world doing your thing?
You mentally receive visual information from the eye.
Oh, so you can totally just kind of be like pretending to chill around and whatever, and you're just seeing it in your head. Okay, never mind then. I don't need a stealth check, but I'll need a deception for that first move.
Cool beans.
I like my beans hot.
22.
I
All right.
prefer them hot.
Okay. Is there anything else anybody would like to do in the meantime before that happens with Sting?
I would also tell Sting that Light is not happy about Mason's betrayal and to not piss him off.
That's a given.
Copy.
Okay.
Okay.
Bess would put her stilts on and follow Six wherever he goes.
I fucking forgot you.
Make
I
her-
love the
just for
still.
fun, make a performance check.
Oh, performance?
Yes, please.
I should probably open the character sheet.
You can
huh?
use your dexterity for this though. So I'll just tell you. Please roll 1d20 plus. Do you have? You
Plus
have a
8,
plus
right?
1 to performance. What's that? No, you have a plus 1 to
Wait,
performance,
am I-
right? And then we're using your. You'd have a plus 4 if we're using dex, and you don't have proficiency, so it'd just be a plus. It's a dex check then, if you don't have any proficiency or any boost to performance at all, or do you? I'm
Wait.
sorry.
What am I? What are you? What?
Roll a dexterity check. I'm sorry. Based on your skills, it can literally just be a dexterity check. My mistake.
Okay.
Yeah, just roll up dexterity. Unskilled. It's a performance check,
no.
but it's a weird performance check. Okay. Since you've already kind of gotten the hang of like moving around in them, you're following Six. You're being followed around by this giant Bess with this very tall Bess clumping around. And a couple times she tries to do little like kicks and various things, just goofing around, and she like very nearly is falling all over the place, and it's just a very very comical scene. She doesn't fall ever, but it's less impressive and more hilarious.
You good up there?
But for all you know, that's what she's going for.
All right. I would always be half on the ready to like spin around and like guard myself from falling Bess.
Yeah, so not catch her, but guard yourself from an incoming Bess.
Catch her too.
Catch her if that involves me saving myself. Right. So as a gargantuan Bess is following Six around, about half an hour passes. Dorn, you pull off your little move. You walk in. You see the commander in the office, and you see Savaris writing. And the commander looks up at you and you go, oh, bad time. Okay, and your arcane eye floats in, and you step away, completely unbeknownst to anybody. Your arcane eye in place, and you go about your business, seeing everything inside. And what you see right now is just a very grumpy commander sitting, contemplating, and Savaris wrapping up his report.
Are there any papers on the commander's desk?
Plenty.
I would like to move my eye closer and see what the fuck is it on the papers.
Okay. From what you can glean, it's mostly there are like old patrol routes that he's trying to reroute with the current number of with our current situation. There are plans for the city. There are itineraries and inventories. It's a lot of logistic stuff. A lot of logistic stuff. And there's one sealed envelope though.
As I'm walking out loud so anyone can hear me. Well, that's a bore.
There's one thing that catches your eye: a sealed envelope with an actual like wax seal proper.
Proper wax seal.
Interesting.
Jesse, is that a laser? You can
fuck up
the iris on that camera, but
yeah, you're gonna fuck up your webcam, homie.
Good.
What does Jason know about cameras?
Fuck up my $20
Very little.
webcam.
So you see that, yeah, and you see eventually Sting walk into the room.
Ooh, very giddy. He goes, nice.
Like Bess and Six, you guys just passed by door and he's like, ooh, nice, and you're like, what? Okay. he's like looking at a tree.
Mean my
nice.
Stilt? Thank you.
Yes, those are very. Okay.
Very tall. Yes.
You are very tall. Walks off in a different direction. I picture when he looks into the arcane eye, it's like zoning out. Like he just stops what he's doing and just. Like, and then he just snaps back because I can't hear anything, so I hear people talking around me. So I'm sitting there looking through the eye. Oh, you mean my stilt? Snap back. Yes.
Yes. Sting, you enter the commander's space. And the commander sees you and looks over to Savaris. Are you about done? Savaris says, and finished. Signed, dated. It's an official report. The commander says, fine. Sting, he looks at you. I want detail for detail, the full story.
Sure thing. With present company or?
He looks over. Yes.
Okay. Well, we went to this church to scout. They told us to come inside. Six was going on about how we need to get Mason Savaris, whatever he wants to call himself. I don't really care. Was going on about how we need to bring him back. And I was following their lead, so okay, if that's our goal, that's our goal. However, this crazy cult leader.
Doran, at that, your arcane eye see Savaris like furrow his brow, like he's like squinting at Sting.
Out loud. Ooh, you like that?
This crazy cult leader, under the guise of some religion, just kept going on and on about this hysterium and the rock.
And Savaris starts to pipe up. It is not, and the commander raises a hand. You will not speak until I ask you to speak. Please continue, Sting.
You shut up, forehead Eminem.
What?
Hi, Bean.
Hi. Oh.
You see cat tail. The tails of a cat.
And then Sting tells him,
No, I want to hear it.
I got this really bad thing with religions. And something about the way that they try and force it into you. Especially this one. They kept going on about how the rock would save us. And they kept talking about how those who do not accept the rock will deal with. And honestly, that feels really threatening. As well as, when I went invisible, to just get a closer look on this cult leader, he could somehow see through my invisibility, and that was very off-putting, and also made me feel really threatened. Who just sees invisibility? And then when he told me that I could kill him, naturally, I tried to kill him.
He told you that you could kill him.
Yes.
Now, just to clarify, did he say, go ahead and kill me? Or did he say, what exactly did he say, giving you permission to kill him?
I can't remember verbatim, but I'm pretty sure it was something along the lines of, you could kill me if you wish.
Fine. Continue.
And so, I did. Unfortunately, the bolt passed through him, hit one of the guards. Not too sad about the guard. It did, however, hit a bystander. I'm kind of sorry for that one.
He crosses his arms.
Kind of really sorry for that one.
Good job playing kiss-ass, Sting.
It wasn't my intention to kill innocent people. I did, however, get to clear the church out and find out who their combatants were. I have a bunch of people in brown robes with some weird, divine-like powers, as well as this cult leader somehow had divine powers to resurrect the once dead bystander. And I'm assuming his ability to see through invisibility was also some form of divine power.
Fine. Is that everything?
All that I can remember, yes.
Now I'm going to ask you for a full report on your side of the story. I'm going to ask everyone for that so I can put together the real picture. I need to know. I need that. Seeing invisibility, the divine power, I need it all down. Might as well make the best of what happened and learn what we can. But as for your actions, Sting, I think you already know how I feel.
I did it, but I didn't mean
Proud?
to kill the other guy.
I'm not happy with any of it. If you felt threatened, I understand. Did you feel as though your life was in danger in the moment?
In the moment, we were surrounded, and we had a guy that could see me when he shouldn't have been able to see me. So yeah, I kind of felt endangered at the moment.
Fine then. The innocent death is inexcusable, and the only reason I am not more
Well, he's
angry is
alive
because
now.
he has been revivified, which is in itself an incredibly strange occurrence that I want to learn more about. I don't want to regret bringing you into this, so I will remind you. Technically, you are under the charge of Six and Bess. Unless they engage in combat, I do not want you doing that. Can you
Okay,
adhere to that for now?
Sure. Can we stay away from churches? Especially crazy cult churches?
I have put Six and Bess in charge of that investigation for now. I don't think you'll be staying away from crazy cult churches. If you have a problem with that assignment, I can reassign you elsewhere.
Well, if it makes any difference, I was technically banned from this crazy cult church now, so...
Well, then it sounds like you're gonna have to get creative with how you're going to help in this endeavor, or you're going to have to get that band uplifted, or that ban uplifted.
Yeah. I don't know about that one.
I hired you to help my people, not kill them,
Yep.
not cause
I
problems.
will, I'll figure something out.
I trust you will. Again, you are under their charge. Though they are not directly your superiors, I need you to follow their lead more closely.
Got it.
Understood?
Boring. Got it. Be boring.
That's the job you
Understood.
signed up for. Unless you want to give me that weapon back.
Not really.
And that's the job you signed up for. You'll have to make your fun within it. Also, if I hear of another innocent person dying by your hand, I will banish you from Direwood. Is that clear?
And if this innocent person jumps in front of my blade?
Circumstances are appropriate to take into account. There's no need to be silly with semantics. If by your mistake that you could have prevented, another civilian is killed.
Do not purposefully murder civilians. Got it.
Simple enough rule, I think.
Not one that should be reiterated.
Hey, you can't hear that. Shut up.
I want a report from you on my desk tomorrow. Can that be done?
Yep, absolutely.
You're dismissed then.
Okay, goodbye, crazy forehead M&M guy. I apologize for the random dude who got caught up. I don't apologize for your cult leader, though. He told me I could do it, so... Okay, bye.
Jesse, I can't imagine how you leave emails for people. Or voicemails.
I don't. Hang up
I
and
see
call them again.
you couldn't answer the phone. That is not my fault. You suck at answering the phone. Thanks, bye.
Sorry, you
Clearly
missed
it's
it,
not
I
my
guess.
fault.
Do better next time. Talk to you later, whatever. Like
Next time when the
It's not
phone
my
rings,
fault.
probably answer it. But hey,
That's
God.
generally, yeah. Answer your fucking phone.
Doran, you watch as Sting leaves, probably looking bored and unsatisfied with this meeting. And the commander looks over to Savaris. What to do with you? What's everyone else doing?
Walking on my stilts, bitch.
Having a drink.
Having a drink. Good. Okay.
Going back to my study to write a report.
Let's see. Six, Beth, and I guess Doran technically too. I need you all to make me perception checks. Doran at disadvantage as you're paying attention to your arcane eye.
10-4.
Did you say investigation?
Perception. The
Perception.
other looking thing.
The other one that starts with I.
What- In perception. I perceived.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Ugh.
Okay.
I did the best with disadvantage. Fuck you guys.
Wow.
Nobody sees
fuck you.
forehead
Only
M&M.
Six has advantage now. Fuck you. He did better. Okay.
Fuck, I could have gotten rid of my disadvantage. Not like it would matter.
Yeah.
I mean, I couldn't give myself advantage, but
Then you guys go on with your night. Doran, what you see within the office is the commander speaking with Savaris, finally getting his accounting of the story. And Savaris, while embellishing everything with a very hoity-toity, my religion is correct sort of, thing he's been doing, he does tell the full story pretty accurately. He does emphasize the part of a Sting lashing out uncontrollably out of nowhere, you know. He does make it sound a bit more
Grandiose.
intentional, like he makes Sting to be out very much the big bad in this story, but otherwise it is all correct. He does mention Six becoming a bit hostile in the quote unquote negotiations for him, but the story is correct, you know, as far as the as how things went.
Since I can't hear, I can only see. Do I recognize his lips like making my name out ever?
Oh, I forgot you can't hear.
I can't, but don't worry. Next time I get a feat, I am going to take observant so I can read lips. So.
Okay. Noted. Well, okay. I mean, it's not incredibly important information anyway. I would say you'd be able to see your own name. Yeah, you do not. You do not see Doran ever, like, across his lips, specifically.
A little bit of sadness, because I thought I was his friend.
You can kind of gauge. I mean, maybe there were a couple times he might have, like, described you. It's hard to tell, since you can't perfectly read lips. Jason, I see your request. Done.
Thank you.
Yes, of course. Anything for you, babe. So, yeah, the rest of your arcane eye, you watch the commander essentially speaking in various tones with Savaris. You see the commander get angry a couple of times and then calm down, and Savaris kind of keeping his cool the entire time, and yeah, you can see there is an air of hostility. It's kind of juicy. You're like watching this, like but you know, you not being able to hear everything. Eventually, you become bored just as your arcane eye fizzles out.
And then I head to the tavern.
Tavern.
Or wherever people are drinking.
That's just like out and about next to bonfires.
Out in the street.
Cool. I find the nearest bonfire.
Yeah, there's not a lot of drink left to be brought out, but you know, there's shitty watered down ale. Go ahead, Six. Sorry.
I'll watch for Savaris to come out with the intent to ask him if he would appreciate an escort home, or if he would prefer to, if he prefers to walk alone. I understand.
Okay. So you're gonna wait up for Savaris to come out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. A couple hours pass by, and you're getting to like midnight. Many people are starting to get ready to sleep. Savaris has not left.
Okay. Maybe he's staying the night there.
I was staying fucking tranced up for like a couple hours now.
Oh,
right.
yeah. Would Sting leaving the building cause it to disappear?
No.
I don't think so.
Okay. Cool.
Um,
I just want to make sure that Alistair didn't just fall on his ass in the middle of the town square.
I'll wait another hour.
Okay. Are the rest of you asleep by 1 a.m.? Staying, I assume, in your tower. I assume maybe the rest of you are also like given space in the lounge.
I mean,
I tell Bess my intent.
Okay.
Bess would try to stay awake with.
Okay. Doran, do you are you gonna sleep in the tower or are you chilling?
I would like to spend 2 hours making 2 glyphs. Because I have glyph of warding, so fuck you.
Okay.
On 2 torches that when you call out my name and point the torch at yourself, you turn invisible.
Just 2 torches you have?
I have 10 torches on me.
And so 2 of them now, if you call out your name and point the torch at yourself, it casts the invisibility spell?
I said my name, I'm going to put them to the side to give to other people.
Okay. Can you cast Glyph of Warding just so I can see the wording on that?
Go for it.
I totally believe this is a thing you can do. Oh, wow.
You want to scroll to the bottom where it says spell.
Spell glyph. You can store a pre-prepared spell of 3rd level or lower in the glyph by casting it. Oh, okay. So it's just a downtime use of your spell slots.
Yep.
Cool. It's kind of like a on-the-go ring of spell storing in a weird way.
It's why I refused to take that spell on Zelfer because he would have been mean.
Okay. Very cool. All right, that is a powerful spell. I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah,
But it does
you're-
take an hour per cast.
Yeah. Please keep track that you now have 2 invisibility torches.
Yep.
You're able to do so easily. I'm assuming chilling in the lounge with Alistair.
Sure.
Sure. Best and Six, you guys stay up till about 1 in the morning, getting real tired. You've been up since very early. He's still not coming out.
Nobody coming out. Okay. Well, Bess?
Nor has the
Shall
commander
we-
come out.
Should
that
we
uncommon? Do we?
investigate?
Yeah. Do
Is
we
this
know if
suspicious?
does he sleep there or?
You do not know where the
that we're
commander
aware of?
sleeps.
Okay. Well, is there like if we walk inside, would we just be walking into the office, or would we be walking into a building and then the office is a separate room? type
The
of thing?
latter.
Okay. Then yeah, let's head inside and see if we knock on the office door, see what's going on.
Oh, Holden,
Yes.
do you have that updated picture of Alistair that finished?
No, not on here, but I saw
Let
it.
me
when you sent
resend it to you on Discord, and then
Yeah.
everybody can get an updated picture of
Yeah,
Alistair.
yeah, cool. Yeah, send it to me. I'll get it up.
Finally got done, and I'm like, yes.
So you're going and knocking on the door? Six and Bess?
Ah, yes.
Yes. Okay. You go up, middle of the night, knock on the door, and you hear a bit of shuffling, and the commander, half asleep, opens the door. Yes.
My apologies for the lateness, Commander. Did you release Mason?
I do not release Mason. He kind of steps aside. You can see that Savaris Mason is like essentially not bound, but his arm is like kind of tied to the desk, and he's just kind of like slumped over on the desk sleeping. I figured we'd
Waiting for the morning then?
decide tomorrow what to do with him. And I was waiting.
Understood.
I was guarding here and I fell asleep, so kind of pointless, huh?
Then well, I will see you in the morning.
That you will.
Sorry to have disturbed your sleep.
No, it's fine. You two get some sleep. How late? It's gotta be the middle of the night.
It is.
One-ish, yeah.
Go to bed.
Alistair, at this point,
Copy
would
that.
probably get up and head towards the room with light in it.
Okay, you meet with Six and Bess as they are exiting the building.
Alistair?
Six, is he still awake?
Barely. Make it quick.
Oh, I will. All right.
Okay, you rush over and you knock quick and you hear a you can look at again. Opens the door, half asleep. Yes. Oh, Alistair.
Why didn't you tell me that they killed him?
What? What?
Zimmer, you didn't tell me. It's been bugging me this entire time, and I just now have time to be pissed about it.
Who? What? Who?
The people I'm with killed Zimmer, and I went on this entire trip to find out where Zimmer was, yet you knew that they killed him the entire time.
Did you say you were specifically looking for him?
No, I was looking for Malcolm, but I figured Zimmer's name, if Malcolm and him, if your party had just went and killed a big bad, as I've heard people from other lands call them. If they killed him, then I figured a name would have come up at least, but I guess one didn't.
I apologize. Was he important to you?
Well, no, he was just a study of. I can cross his name off now, but it could have saved so much traveling.
Does Beth hear any of this as we're walking away?
Unless you held back to eavesdrop, no.
Okay.
Would I see Mason?
Oh yeah.
Also, I need him. I promised him I'd get him back alive.
You what?
I promised him that I would make sure he got back okay.
We'll discuss it in the morning. I promise.
I don't like he's tied up. I don't like that. But okay, we'll talk about it later.
He-
Have a good night.
If-
I just need to be pissed at someone, and I can go to bed.
You can be pissed in the morning. Please tell me all about it then.
Sleep tight, I say, putting my head on his shoulder and kind of patting it gently. Walking
Good to see you
Said
haven't changed.
Putting your head
Any-
on his shoulder and patting it gently.
off.
I thought you said head. Yeah, I thought you
I
like
heard
sleep
that
tight
too.
and did like a little.
Oh, my bad.
I like to imagine that more. I think that's funnier.
I also like the patting of it. I put my head on his shoulder and patted it.
Just slamming my head on his
Sleep
shoulder.
tight.
Not my intent. No, hand.
And he closes the
I'm
door.
congested right now,
He
so I
goes to bed.
apologize.
You all find your rest. Some needing to rest a bit later into the day than others. What will you guys do in the morning?
Find six.
Easy enough
Head
to do,
back
as I assume you
to-
all slept in the tower.
Indeed. My intent would be to head back to Light and secure the release of Savaris.
6, my old friend that I've known for many, many
For the
hours.
record, Sting wouldn't have known
Yes,
that people are just
go on.
sleeping in a tower. He would have just been confused in the middle of the night when he just saw a bunch of people just walking into
I
his
mean,
tower.
I just kind of assumed
Like, what?
if you guys wanted to sleep
Oh.
outside, you could have, but
No, like
we-
he wouldn't
we-
have said anything since he's in their party, but he would have just been thoroughly confused
Well-
since no one like talked to him.
Then
Well,
I
so
reflavor
the
it so that Alistair actually camped out next to a dying campfire and kind of chilled.
yeah, no, I kind of just said you all sleep in the tower. If you did otherwise, that's fine. Alistair, you're out by
No,
a
I
campfire.
slept in the fire.
Yeah, cool.
The fire. The
I
only
burst into
reason
flames at 1:03 a.m.
the only reason Six assumed was because you had invited us the previous night before we got to the hysterium cult.
What
So-
are you, a vampire? You get invited once?
Indeed, yes, I was bitten in the last adventure. Guy in a creepy church. No one else knows about it, but
No,
Six
you'll
has
have to tell
slowly
me
been
about it.
turning into a vampire. Uh-oh.
You do you, I suppose. But I
Uh-oh,
mean,
he
I suppose.
Uh-oh, looks
my
directly in the
tower is
camera.
Open to you.
Appreciate it.
Seems my skin has been pierced. Damn.
I love Jason, that little move. Uh-oh, looks directly into the camera like a sitcom. I'm gonna be a vampire?
Nope. I
Boing.
immediately go to find 6.
Sure. If he slept in the tower,
Good morning,
you
Doran.
slept 12 feet away from him.
6, my old friend of a few hours.
I mean, days at this point.
Yeah, but if I say a lot of time has passed, I have to use a metric that is longer.
Oh, you could do it in whatever system you're. Never mind. Go
My
ahead.
friend of so many seconds.
It has been a glorious few minutes.
I have a present for you.
Oh,
I pull out a torch. That looks no different to the ordinary eye.
Is the glyph visible at all?
The glyph needs an investigation check.
Okay.
say that one more time. I'm sorry. Jane was giving me some food.
I pull out a torch. I have a present for you. It looks completely normal. There's nothing different from this about this torch.
Okay.
This torch I have put a spell on.
Okay.
If you point it at yourself and say my name, you will turn invisible.
I point at myself and say, "My name."
No, you
And then
say.
I look down.
The moment you uttered that to him, I knew that's what Jason was gonna do.
In his defense, I would have said the same thing.
I know, I would have too. I just hated
Doran's just
that.
gonna
We're all
look
so
at-
predictable.
Six looks disappointed.
He goes, A, I have the torch still. B, please don't waste it. It is arcane energy, and it takes time to do this. But now, in a pinch, you can go, woo, I'm gone.
Thank
Is
you
that
very
Zelda
much, Doran.
complaining about arcane energy?
I'm assuming arcane energy is a well-known phrase.
Indeed. Thank you. How long can I expect the invisibility to last?
Until you attack or a minute. Actually, wait, let me check. Because the fun thing about this, Holden, is if it's a concentration spell, it doesn't require my concentration. It just finishes out its duration.
I hate that.
Up to an
Oh, that's
hour
awesome.
if you do not attack.
Whoa. Very handy. Thank you. Can I pay you for it?
Nope.
Oh.
I will go find someone else to give the second torch to. I have done this to.
I appreciate this very much. Doran.
Cool. I appreciate you appreciating it. I like to feel appreciated.
Indeed. It's a nice feeling.
I will find Alistair.
Okay, that's
Alright.
perfect. You walk out to find Alistair getting up, stretching.
He
from
is
the grass.
sitting on a log
Oh, okay.
around a
Oh, gross.
campfire with. Yeah, I just took a fat shit right in the fucking courtyard.
And then he sat on it.
I'm sitting right in it. I'm smearing it all in.
He's
and
sitting on a
shit.
log, and the log's not made of wood. Let me tell you.
Oh,
Disgusting.
there is wood involved.
He
though.
does have a lightly smoking pipe, and he is reading his journal.
Alice. Okay, Isaac. Can I please, if I may, have some have permission to change that slightly?
Ah, yes. I didn't know you were gonna. Yeah, no,
I'm
you
gonna-
can definitely.
I think you know I'm
going.
going. Yeah. 6. You walk out to see Alistair doing his thing, looking around the village, leaning back on his cane. A gust of wind flows by and blows his hair behind him, and there he is, the mighty Alistair.
It's Kimberly.
It does look a lot like Kimberly.
I love it.
But
I love
I
it.
really like this artist. I think I'm probably gonna get a bunch more commission from him.
And some fog kind of like dissipating.
it.
It's the early morning dew, some fog behind him. The breeze
I have
pushes
one
the
with,
fog. It looks
I have one without the
magnificent.
fog too. I've got 4 of them.
Yeah, he looks magnificent.
I walk towards him.
Sure.
Alistair, my favorite person who wears a hat on the constant basis.
I do. It keeps my hair out of my face.
Yes.
That was also Isaac talking because that is why I wear hats.
Yes, I also understand that. Looks at not super long hair. I have a present.
I have the ability to receive presents. What is it?
This is a torch. I pull out a torch.
It is.
When you point it at yourself
How's
and
that?
say, "My name, Doran." Not that entire sentence.
And-
What do you
As
say?
he does
My
say-
name, Doran.
I do not point the torch at me. I'm pointing it away from me. That's why I added the 2 steps. For moments like that, so I don't ever set it off
I was
on accident.
so about to say, and you turned invisible. Like,
I would make a point to point it away from
had you not specified, I was gonna make you waste that.
me. Nope, I am. Doran is very. If you say Doran
Oh.
and point the torch at yourself, you will turn invisible, as if the spell had been cast on you. It lasts up to an hour unless you attack someone.
That's awesome pre-thinking. The 2-step process.
So
Thank
here
you.
you go.
I will
hand
use
it
this
to him.
in terms of emergency. So I just do this, right? I point it at myself. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that to you.
Dude.
I look at you and go, "Well," I start walking away. Enjoy it. Don't waste it. If you want to regift it, I would be hurt, but I would understand.
Okay. Thank you.
He walks away and gives it to some random villager and says, "Hey, point at your."
I'll pay you 6 gold if you point this at yourself and say
And then you see that man over there walking. Go pull his pants down.
So, I will also just throw out there, I forgot I mentioned it and then forgot to say it to everyone else. Slight addendum to last night. The commander would have asked you all for some form of report to give him in the morning. I presume everyone would have done that
Of course.
if asked.
I would have
Absolutely.
written that along with the picture.
Okay, perfect.
I would have embellished a lot to make it seem like I'm a much better person than I am.
Easy enough. Okay. And as you all get up, and have your meager breakfast provided by, well, slightly less than, more than meager because of the recent shipment. Your okay breakfast, provided by the Cloaked Rangers. Sting, do you dispel the tower?
No.
How long does it last?
24 hours.
24. Okay, you do not dispel it. Okay, never mind then. Does pantsing count as attack? Pantsing count as an attack. Fuck off.
Emotional, yes.
Psychological warfare. What are you all doing? I assume I heard a couple people wanted to go see the commander in Savaris right away.
I would be joining whoever wanted to do that.
Will you all be doing that?
Do I see
chilling in the tower?
once I see more than 3 people do it, or 3 people, I'll go, "Yes, I'm joining," because this.
Actually, yeah, I suppose I need to go turn in my report.
Yeah, I would go too.
Okay, so you all head to
That's a
the
good call.
commander's office, and I presume,
Do the report time.
yep, somebody knocks. There's no answer.
I knock 3 times,
You knock
and
3
I look
times.
at 6, and I kind of go, "You got to know where to knock."
And you hear
On the door, right?
you hear Savaris's voice. He's still asleep. Could somebody please just open the door?
Yes, I open
We
the
don't
door.
have keys. Oh.
Does it open?
It's locked.
Ah,
We will return.
But no, don't leave me here, Commander.
We don't have keys.
Is there a peephole?
Not really, no.
We will
There's
return with
no,
keys.
like, crack in the door anywhere?
I mean, maybe at the bottom a little bit.
I would... What slot is it? Find it.
I use minor
Not
illusion
that
to make the sound of a drum.
Uh,
I watch Sting kind of start looking at the door, and I go.
yeah, I'm like reading through my book.
Like, what
Here
could
we
we
go,
use here?
Cast that on myself.
I say, we can't open this door. You're going to have to go around.
As Sting becomes a ball of, or a puff of gas and slips under the crack of the door.
More drum noise.
As such a do. And Sting, as you slip under, you see the commander like.
And then I pop back up.
He looks up at you. What?
Well, you were asleep.
Knock?
We did several times.
More drum.
Sting opens up the door
And I
for
just
everyone.
opened the door,
Yeah.
I go 4 times to be exact as I walk in.
Commander gets up, kind of groggily. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Let me do better. I make minor illusion a rooster noise, and I give him a thumbs up.
He kind of like squints his eyes at the noise. Thank you.
I don't know what
I'm
you're
awake.
used to. I could do a trumpet. I could do the sound of you screaming, but I thought that would be kind of confusing.
I just look at him. Are we untying this one?
I suppose it's time to discuss that. You have your reports.
Yes.
I handed my report.
Yeah.
I kiss mine and I hand it to him.
He takes all of them, just kind of glances at them. I would like to have read these before this discussion, but
Well, maybe you shouldn't
It's-
sleep in, sleepyhead.
sounds to me like you all want to let him go. Why?
Well,
I promised him.
You promised him, and the rest of you
Doesn't matter to me. I
want
think he's
to,
still a traitor.
as do I.
but look at that pretty face. You can't say no to it.
Savara speaks up.
In
I
honor of-
explained to you. I'm trying to help you. Help me by abandoning us. Yes, I get it. Thank you.
In honor of diplomacy, I believe it to be best.
Bess,
You do not need to fight second
are you still
battle right now.
of this opinion?
Absolutely. Unwaveringly.
Okay, maybe a little wave, but just a little.
No! I never wave. Unless I'm saying
You-
hello.
I
You
wave
were
at
waiting
Beth.
last night. Yes.
I wave back.
Oh,
She
Doran
wavered.
nods. I understand this party a little bit more now. Nothing fucking makes sense.
Savaris, he looks to him. What are you going to tell them when you get back? Savaris says, the truth. What happened here? What was said and what was done for me and to me. Nothing more, nothing less.
ooh,
Do you need a makeover? I can do that if it'll make you feel better.
And Commander looks at all of you. You still think it's a good idea?
Well, what are our other options? I like to weigh options.
I just go with whatever you guys say.
Fine, fine. He pulls out a dagger and approaches Savaris. And as he brings the dagger down to start cutting the rope that he's used to tie him,
He
you all
brings
hear
it
in the
up to
distance the familiar sound of a flare.
I look out the window.
hmm.
You see a red light shining in the sky in the direction of main gate.
Uh-oh.
That's pretty.
Oh.
Not because Doran has no clue what that means. He goes, "There's pretty lights out here, guys."
And the commander, halfway through cutting the rope, drops it down. What? And he goes over and looks out like a little window, and he sees it. And he looks to all of you. Go.
Where are we going?
Suppose we're going.
Where?
So where the red beacon was. Come on, let's go.
That way.
Okay. Oh.
And the commander goes back and hurriedly starts to cut the rope again as you all leave.
Okay. All right.
Or go ahead. Did you have something more? Yeah. You started. No, okay.
No, you were saying he goes back to cut, and as I see him doing that, then I leave. If he wasn't going to go back to continue, I was going to say something.
Understood. Yeah. Yep. You do see him go back to like hurriedly cut the rope.
I look at
All right.
Alistair as we walk out. I hope there's live music there.
Disco Doran.
This isn't a festival.
Well, why else would there be pretty lights in the sky?
Maybe Rick the Hammer is having a concert.
I hope this turns out to be fun.
Well, remember, you guys haven't explained it to Doran, and Doran has no clue what lights in the sky normally mean for you people.
Yes.
Alistair doesn't know either.
Six would
Sting would know.
take a moment and say, "Red sky, danger."
What does blue sky mean?
We don't
The
have a
red
blue one.
flare in the sky, the red light.
Oh yes, sorry.
As you guys exit and start moving outside, you can see cloaked rangers rushing about, people yelling orders, and civilians, kind of in a panic, not used to being in this kind of situation, are all kind of like getting together, and like families are huddling together, and people are finding any shelter they can. It's kind of chaos. So what are you doing?
Running.
Rushing.
You guys are just gonna run over?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would keep pace.
It's if you were to at a walking pace, be like 3 hours. If you wanted to jog, you could cut that time down, but you're probably gonna have a level of exhaustion by the time you get there.
Are there
Are
horses
there
available?
horses?
Good call, Bess.
Looking around, there are horses around. Not very many, but they're not yours. But you could probably. I mean, you could grab them.
Commandeer?
Oh, it's only borrowing.
Six
bring 'em
Six
back.
looks proudly at Bess and nods as we simultaneously request horses, and then runs to the nearest one and starts shouting, "Who owns this horse?"
And in the hustle and bustle, one of the cloaked rangers is running over. Yo, get on that! They're ours, sir.
We need some.
Take them. Go.
All right, we gather some horses and we gallop off.
Okay. You all mount your horses.
Gallivanter off.
I don't know. Are there any of you whose characters wouldn't have ridden a horse before?
Bess and I have.
I've probably sold a horse. I don't know. Most of my group did their traveling on foot because it's easier to con people.
Okay.
That's a good answer.
I don't think Alistair would have.
Okay.
I know horses wouldn't be on my things I've done.
Then I'm going to need a group animal handling check. 6 best with advantage. Sting, what about you?
I most certainly would have
Okay.
ridden a horse.
You
I've
can.
been all
You have
over this
advantage as
fucking-
well.
Fuck me sideways.
Good thing I
Today?
have advantage.
So okay, 17.
Everyone's been
no.
Oh yeah.
17, 12, 12, 5, 17. Okay. Best 6 Sting, you can tell that your other 2 companions haven't ridden a horse before. Dorn's kind of gets a hang of it, as he's probably been around them at least. Alistair is kind of struggling. And he slows down the group a little bit, trying to figure out how the fuck to get the horse to go faster, and he keeps like accidentally.
Apologies.
When I see him struggle, I ask, would you like to hop on mine?
Sure.
All right.
Okay, fair enough.
Might
That'll help.
slow us a bit anyway, but horses can only gallop for like 15 minutes at a time, otherwise they'll bleed themselves to death.
Ooh, fancy.
That's true.
So you guys ride your horses at the best pace you can. You will probably arrive in about 30 minutes. It is a ride, and the flare has dwindled and died out, and the sky has returned to normal by the time you arrive. As you are getting closer to main gate, what you see are several pillars of smoke billowing from within main gate. And from a distance, you can't quite see what's going on, but there is a lot of movement, and you could presume, just from the shapes you're seeing, rats. And as you're approaching from the it'd be the north, you see, or you hear a piercing scream, like a high-pitched scream from within
Like
the
a
city.
rat or a person?
Either a small person or a large rat. Kind of sounds like a person, like a child or a high-pitched, like a higher-pitched voiced woman. Could be a rat.
Okay.
But as you approach,
Does it sound like it's coming from inside a building?
it's with all the buildings and the echo, it's kind of hard to tell. But it is
Okay.
it is loud enough that you could hear this piercing scream from a good 500 feet away at least.
Okay.
So
Rush
how
to the sword.
are you guys just rushing in? How are you approaching this?
That's kind of Six's approach.
Rush in.
Yeah.
Okay.
At some
Okay.
point, I would leave the horse because I honestly kind of in this urban territory, I would be faster on foot.
Okay.
More nibble. So I will immediately lose it and dash on in.
Okay. As you approach kind of the outskirts, is there anybody who's not going to be ditching their horse?
I would get off my horse and look at him and go, "You've had a good ride with me, chap. I'll see you in another life," and I'll follow the group.
Okay. Is there anyone not ditching the horse? Okay. Then as you guys approach, I will show you a couple of things.
Oh yeah, will you?
I will.
Oh yeah, I'm excited.
As you approach,
many things.
you can see main gates. You are up on the north end. You can see. You
been on
may
this
not
map
have been
before.
detected yet, but there are many rats of various sizes throughout the city, going around basically just destroying. There are large, monstrous rats just kind of clawing at and smashing into buildings. There are some buildings, smoke billowing from them. There are smaller rats scampering about the rooftops, and you also spot, as you were riding in, arrows every now and then flying throughout the city, and tracing back the source from where they were coming from. You see two cloaked rangers on a rooftop, firing at rats as they can, with rats approaching them quickly.
I immediately take the flare gun out of my pocket or bag and put a second red flare into the air.
Okay.
Do I see him doing that?
Yeah, you do. With that, I think we
I
need to
would
roll
like-
initiative as well.
Damn it, I was gonna go. I don't want to be around that and walk give some separation. You never asked. It's a +1. Oh, I'll wait for everyone to be done before I give you numbers. Sorry. Hey, I said I'm sorry.
I'll forgive you eventually.
Hell yeah. Before or after
Awesome.
I gargle on your nutsack.
Ooh.
God, I love when you talk dirty. That was so fucking uncalled for. I love it.
My bad. I haven't seen Holden in person in a little bit.
Yeah, I have a few things to roll for.
Did you say I haven't seen a woman pregnant in a little bit?
That's
I
what I
have
thought he said too.
seen a woman pregnant because my friend Elena Kirchner just gave birth.
Did she
Oh.
really?
Yeah, she just had her kid.
How is she?
Well,
Dangerous
her
time
kid's
to have
name
a
is
baby.
the
How
whitest
irresponsible.
Oh, what's her kid's name? Kevin?
Levi Benjamin Jenkins.
Oh my
Dare
god.
people not planning for viruses 9 months in advance.
It's gotta be the
Precisely.
whitest name I've ever heard,
Yeah,
though.
what the fuck is
From
that?
start to finish. Like, if someone's like, "Hey, have you met my friend Levi Benjamin Jenkins?" You'd be like, "He's white." Like,
Hella white.
Okay, but Holden Tinglestad?
Listen
But
here.
Holden.
Yeah, I don't
No,
know.
Tinglestad
Benjamin
sounds
Jenkins.
ethnic. Like it's not.
Does it?
It sounds
I
ethnic
don't know
in the
any
way
white
that
Jenkins.
Santa's elves would be ethnic, right? Tinglestad, doesn't that sound like?
I don't
I'm
like.
sorry, that's terrible.
I don't
First of all,
like.
you guys
I-
are all
no, I'm-
wrong,
I'm
and
sorry.
it's
I'm
Holden
terrible.
Tingle Salad. Okay.
I
No,
don't,
it's not, man.
I thought it was Tingles Sad.
I don't like where this is going.
Tingle
What
salad.
what did I say in the car the other day? Tingle bingle.
Oh,
Oh.
God. No.
Tingler
Oh.
dingler.
I'll
Wow.
tingle your dingle.
Yes, you will.
So
Okay,
soft.
Soft.
sorry.
Better.
I have a lot I'm rolling for. I'll be done in just a moment. Sorry.
I wanted you to be done now.
So Clara's
Should be.
definitely not taking Holden's last name, right?
Oh, she's told me
Correct.
that many a time.
She's not gonna be a tingle salad.
Well, you can mix your names. Jingle Slad.
No,
a bit
I
more-
think I'd want
No,
to take
you
my
gotta
mom.
hyphenate it. Johnson Tinglestad.
Ew.
Tingle Slad
That's almost
Johnson.
as bad as Tinglestad Brazil. Sorry, Holden. Sorry,
Brazil?
Tammy.
You know, normally I'm not offended, but with this ganging up on me, I'm feeling a little offended.
Are
No,
you?
no.
Yeah,
I
you
would
would.
take. I want to take my mom's.
Your family has some cool names. Okay, now I just need to reorder. So we have Doran and Bess. What are your dexes? I think actually I'm pretty sure Bess will beat you.
I want my last name to be Snake Dick. Sorry, I
I have a +1
just
to
wanted
it.
that to be out there.
Oh, right. Yeah, let me get your bonuses. Thank you. We'll see what that changes. Bess, what's your bonus?
4.
4. Okay, Doran.
+1.
Okay, Sting.
3.
Thank you. I already got that in. Alistair.
3.
Okay.
Do I have the lowest dex in this entire group?
Did I get? Oh, 6. You always roll
Still?
manually, don't you? Yeah. Okay. Ooh, yikes. That sucks. Okay. Let me just move you here so I can do that.
I need to make a dexterous
6
character.
did in fact roll a 6.
I wonder why.
Okay. Now let me reorder. So it's gonna be Bess, then Sting, then Doran, then oh, well, okay. You guys actually largely took this. Very
Haha. We have the power in numbers. Wait.
good. Okay. Sweet. Then as that flare goes out, 6. I need you to roll me a d6 plus 2.
Copy. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Another 6.
6 is all around.
Wow.
Then with that, as the flare is sent out, Bess, it is your turn. You are the first to act. What will you do in this situation?
You said there are rats closing in on the 2 rangers on the roof, correct?
There do appear to be, that does appear to be happening over here, yes.
Do we
On the
hear any
roof.
more screams from
Um,
citizens?
Yeah, it sounds like there are screams coming from yeah, maybe a building around the rats. It's hard to pinpoint at this time unless you want to take an action to pinpoint it and stop and just listen.
Apparently that doesn't. Oh, whoops.
I think I'm gonna guiding bolt. I like to cast guiding bolt at the rat that's on the road, kind of straight ahead from us.
The large rat? Yeah, you can
Yeah.
absolutely do that.
I would love to try.
Do it to it.
Okay, it's not letting me do it.
What are you trying to do?
What?
I don't know.
Okay.
Hey, that's
Oh,
neither.
what? Oh, are you trying to...
That's-
What? You're trying to secretly roll to me?
I was. Shall I just not?
Well, I don't know what
Were
you're
you
trying to
requesting
roll.
me make a roll?
I didn't... What?
I got a message in
Ooh!
Discord that says
I did not
slash
message
roll
you.
1d20 plus 6.
I did not message you.
Interesting.
Lol.
What?
Holden, stop messaging people.
Slash-
Yeah, Holden.
I didn't...
You stupid dumb.
I said that a long time ago when I was.
Oh
DMing
no,
for
I'm
another
just
one.
an idiot. No, I'm totally an idiot. Yeah.
Is that from like 2 days ago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you
Okay.
you just told Rhythm to skip something is what happened.
Oh, and then you saw it.
Sorry.
Oh, so back on track. Bess immediately with a fucking nat 20 sees a large rat ahead of you guys and a massive bolt of energy from her hand. Yeah, the guiding bolt. That with a nat 20 it's gonna hit, so you're gonna fucking do some hefty damage. What's the damage die on that normally?
5d6.
5d6.
Oh my god.
Shit.
Oof. Well, you get to double them. So it's 12. Wow. I can't. Wow. 1 2
Oh,
1
wow.
1 1. I cannot believe that.
Holy shit!
That's
You
bad.
used all
It's
your luck
another
on the nat
6.
20.
I shouldn't have described how epic it was until I saw the damage. Oof. Okay.
some crazy
Well,
six
no,
rolling.
no. We'll say, you watch her release, hearing the screams. You see her eyes light up, and she releases an immense guiding bolt from her hand, and it screams across the battlefield, loud enough actually. You can hear this humming as it whirs across, and this large rat turns around and hears it just in time to mostly dodge out of the way, but it clips it in the leg and like completely destroys one of its legs pretty much. But it was able to mostly dodge, taking 12 points of damage. Still an okay hit.
What does guiding bolt do?
So it does that damage, and also the next person to attack it has advantage as it is now illuminated. And hey, it's your turn.
Convenient. What is the range on the spear holding? Isn't it like 20 feet more than the normal range?
30, I think. I sent it to you in Discord a while ago. It's in our DMs. I think it was 60, 90, something like that.
Yeah, it was. Hang on.
30, 90.
Oh. Okay.
So 90 with disadvantage, 30 straight.
So I would move up to here. Why
Alright.
not?
You rush past Bess, pulling out the spear.
And I chuck it.
Roll to hit. I assume at the large rat.
Yep.
Okay. When I say this thing is large, I mean it is like an ogre. It is massive, but on all fours. We'll call it a rat ogre, just for the sake of
Roger.
yeah, a roger, if you will. Okay, a 21 will certainly hit it with 23 piercing damage. Hot damn.
And I
Oh,
will
that's-
roll that.
That's already in there, the 2d8. So that is presuming that you're already using it. So you are using the Thorn Strike ability?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because that's already in the damage die. So it's not actually 23. It's 23 when you activate it, then. Okay. Well, that's fine because you activate
Wait,
it.
what?
Yeah, it's already in the damage die. You rolled 2d6 plus 2d8. It's
Oh,
already in there.
yeah, no, it's in the damage die for when I click on it in the thrown weapons or ranged weapons, but
Oh, okay, I see. Perfect. Okay,
I have it in two separate places.
perfect. Then you guys watch as Sting pulls out the spear, the weapon that was given to him by the commander, and he chucks it at this large rat, and it buries itself deep into the rat's side, and then you hear and see like a poof as it like pulses within the rat's body, and you see thorns start to wrap around the rat from inside, and you hear the rat shriek out as it turns around to rush at you with a spear in its
What
side.
did it say?
I roll a d20 to pull it out.
In rat, it said, "Ah!"
Nice.
Okay, yeah, you can roll the d20. 18. And we said,
Nothing happened, so I use a bonus action to recall.
okay, an even number. On an, okay, so it's an odd, yep. Okay, so you can attempt again, yeah. With your bonus action. Okay, you guys watch as Sting holds out his hand toward the spear, and you see the spear kind of shake in the rat's body, and nothing quite happens. Yeah.
How much more did I use?
You used 5, 10, 15, 20.
I go behind this wall.
Okay. Easy enough. Doran, what will you do?
I kind of look around and go, well, this is fun, I believe. I tap my nose and I'm going to start casting Far Step, which allows me to teleport within 60 feet. And at the end of every turn, if I use a bonus action, I can teleport again. So 10.
This
We'll
looks
move
fun. Does anybody? No.
I'm-
Is that what-
I'm
was that
here.
me?
What did you say? Cut out.
I appear here. I'm
Nothing.
like, cool. Do I see these rats, or what? Do I see all 5 of these ones?
From there, you might not have a great view of the rats on the roof. I'd probably give them additional cover, but you can like kind of see them. The
Right,
three on the
so
road
these two.
easily, yeah, and all
I know.
these over here easily. And you can see
Now-
actually that this large one, wielding a blade or two blades, is like pulling something from out of the house.
Well, I'll start with using one of my sorcerer points as I cast Chaos Bolt at this rat
Mhm.
and this rat
Okay.
because I'm using twin spell.
Awesome. Okay. Roll it. What happens?
Now here's where it's gonna get crazy. If I roll the same number on the 2d8s, the spell bounces off into another creature. So this is gonna be for the rat with the sword.
Okay. Healing. What?
I hit the wrong button. Ignore me.
Okay.
Can I keep the 26, or do you want me to just re-roll from scratch?
I mean, I wouldn't make you re-roll the attack if you rolled the wrong damage. So no, you can keep the 26.
Okay. So the damage is gonna be 15. I rolled 2 7s though, which means 1 7. It's gonna do.
Why do you have 7 plus 7? How much? What's the damage die on that? 2d8
It
plus
does.
1d6.
Yes.
Oh, I see. Okay,
And
and
one
it
of
just
the
so happens on your first fucking one you get the thing.
So it does psychic damage. So
Uh-huh.
15 psychic damage. And
Okay.
It's gonna bounce off of him into this rat.
Into
Which
that right?
roll?
You get to choose.
Yeah. Roll.
Yep, different creature of your choice within
Yep.
30 feet of it.
So make another attack roll, which I will. Ooh, it's only 11 though.
Okay. And it bounces toward that rat and hits the ground next to it, and the rat jumps up.
Okay, now this one's gonna be for this rat.
Okay, because twin spell.
Yep. Which is gonna be 13, and I'm gonna pick the 3, and it's gonna do fire damage.
Fire damage to the rat. Okay. And so another bolt. So with one hand, you shoot one bolt that zaps around into the ground and bursts into the ground next to the large pile of dead rats. With the other hand, you launch another one, and it hits this other rat, which singes its fur and sends it screaming out.
Right.
Okay.
I go. I haven't used any of my movement. I'm gonna go 10, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Go. Just start backing away. That'll do it.
Okay. Hold on. They rolled. Forgot to add them. Okay. Then that'll bring us to Alistair. What are you doing?
I'm definitely way too zoomed out on my map for this. Okay. Let's see. Oh fuck, I just accidentally closed my goddamn list. Fuck. I have the 2 tabs open, my stats tab and the Google tab. So when I hover over them both on the toolbar, they both pop up into little windows. And I click the red X because I'm just used to doing that. Fuck.
I did that today at work when I was trying to look up a member's information on the phone. I was like,
I would like to cast that. Did that work?
Enemies abound. Okay. What's it
On
do?
this bitch.
Okay. What's it do?
Basically, oh no, this one. Big man. Basically, I get into its head and I go, "Hey, are we really your enemies, or is everybody your enemies?" And if they fail the saving throw, they lose the ability to distinguish friend from foe, regarding every creature it can see as enemies until the spell ends.
Interesting. Okay, and it's a what's this? Intelligence. Okay. Well, that it rolled a 19 minus 3. That is a 16.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So you feel your energy like pierce its mind, and you try to convince it that that everyone is its enemy, but it isn't so much pain. You can kind of like hear some feedback from it, and all it's thinking is, you're not getting through to that.
Do I recognize it as pain?
Oh yeah.
Cool. I note it. And I will then move. Let's see. 5, 10, 15. To there. Moving around the back of the house.
Okay. It is now this one's turn. Hearing the commotion behind it, it looks back and it hisses out. And Bess, you can hear in Rat, you hear it uttering, "Rise, rise, my friends, rise and destroy the enemies." And it is using its ability. Summon
Masturbate
Swarm.
aggressively.
Which one is it holding?
This one, the blade wielding one over here.
The one that got hit?
Yes, one of them that got hit. And 3 large swarms of rats appear amongst you. Let's see. Okay, they cannot act immediately, but they are 3 large swarms of rats burrow up from the ground around you all. And he continues pulling something from within the building. It's now these ones' turns. Let's see. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. This one scrambles up on top of this roof.
Come here.
And this one does the same over here. He used his dash action to get up there, so he cannot attack these 3. This one getting hit by a fucking bolt of fire is going to rush toward whatever that was. 25, 30.
I just picture a rainbow shoots out of my hand and it just randomly selects something.
Uses its action to get right in your face. And these 2 move to help the larger one with whatever it's doing at the front door of this building.
I think there's a rat right here.
What? What?
Right here, there's a rat.
I don't know what you're doing. I don't know if you're pinging something.
I am.
Cool. 6,
Top left
your turn.
corner.
Fuck off. 6, it is your turn. What are you doing?
So sorry. How tall is the building in front of me?
The one... which one? There are several around you.
So my character happens to be facing one, so I'm just going with that.
Oh,
So
the one to your right?
of,
That, I mean, at its highest point, it has a slanted roof. At its highest point, maybe 20 feet.
20 feet. All right.
At its lowest, maybe
So
7. It's a
how
large
about right
A roof.
in front of me?
The one directly ahead of you, here on this ping, the tallest it gets
Sorry,
is like 10 feet.
Where did my fucking mouse go?
I
God
ate
damn
it.
I know.
Sorry, Jason, they're rats, not mice.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Here we go. I'm pinging. This right there. This right there. How tall is that one?
Yeah, that one right there. The bottom of
Okay.
the slant is about 7 feet. The top, at its very top, is like 20.
Okay. And directly in front of me?
And the
like,
one...
directly in this square right here? How tall is that?
There's a ledge that you could probably jump up and climb up.
Oh, I don't have to jump up. I can run up vertical surfaces as a level 10 monk.
Okay, you
so
don't
I
have
just-
to... Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how much of my movement it's taking away. So I had 5 feet here, and then vertical movement there, 20 feet.
To get all the way to the top? Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. And then I'm going to attempt to 5 jump over here and land intimidatingly in front of these rats.
I assume you're using your dash action?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. With all that, running up the side of a building, leaping across, you can easily do that. And running up to these rats, make an intimidation check.
No problem.
We're out here playing D&D. Jason's out here playing Assassin's Creed.
Intimidation. Eh.
Okay. The one that you ran directly
very scary,
toward
I
looks
say.
back at you and goes, and does a sick backflip off of the building, landing on the ground 10 feet below it, so it's gonna take 1d6 damage. Yeah, the rat does a sick backflip. That didn't come from anywhere.
Completely
off the building.
unintentionally.
Yeah. No, completely unintentionally. You run up to it, and it goes, and it like jumps back and accidentally does like a sick ass double backflip, and then lands with a splat on the ground, and you hear it like whimpering on the ground. That must have hurt. The other one looks at you and bares its teeth.
All right. That's all my movement.
Okay. Now it is these
turn.
guys' turn. So this one, 6, is going to jump up and try to bite you. The one right
Alright.
next to you with a natural 20.
Okay.
So you're going to take a grand total of 6 piercing damage from its bite as it leaps up and just starts gnawing on your leg.
Dude, a lot of
do that.
6s today.
Yeah. What is up with that?
It's your
These
birthday.
ones-
This is 6's birthday.
It's
Oh,
Charlie.
I cannot see this one.
Happy
Can
birthday,
see-
Charlie.
Bess, but that's going to be a disadvantage. Going to try to throw a rock at Bess. At the advantage, it's not going to. Bess, a rock lands at your
Come
feet. 6, 3 more on this roof. Oh, whoops. 3 more on this
A
roof.
hell of a throw.
And these 2 are also going to try to throw rocks at you. So you have 5 more rocks coming at you.
Hey,
Alright.
hey, is the NFL draft? I got someone for them to fucking put in.
It's in its
70
disadvantage
foot
range, but it's in its range. So that's a 14 to hit. I believe that's a no.
That is no.
12.
No.
17.
No.
Okay. Where is it? It has this one has okay. 8. No, and the last one, that one. Nope. Okay, so just 5 rocks come
wow.
flying at you. 3 of them not even
I
coming
like
close.
to imagine I'm going.
Yeah, the other 2, 3 not even like just kind of landing on the roof around you. 1 whizzes by your head and you just kind of go, oh, nope. And the other comes from the other side, nope. And you just kind of dancing up there away from the rocks. Now the 2 larger rats are going to, actually, this one, seeing you rush up there, it's going to try to climb its way up here. And you can hear like the building like creaking as it claws its way up the wood. That'll do it.
Copy
And
that.
it runs up to you and it is going to attempt to slam you off of the roof.
So today's
Okay.
Charlie's birthday.
Yeah.
And you just hear Sting shout out, "Hey, could you grab my spear for me?"
That's going to be a 19 to hit.
That is a hit.
Okay. I
Finally.
couldn't remember what your AC was. I really didn't know if that was a hit.
That was
At
it.
this point, I just assume nothing but a nat 20 hits you. Oh, max damage, however.
Ooh.
So that's going to be a grand total of
That's not a 6.
20 bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make a strength saving throw to not be flung off the building by this hulking mass of fur.
Whoa.
Six guy.
Ooh, double that one. You are flung.
Oh no.
You are flung 10 feet back, which is, actually, now that I see it, the square is more on the roof than not. So I'm going to say you're flung 10 feet back, and you're like, your head is hanging over the ledge, and you're just barely able to stop yourself. You are prone, however.
Okay.
The other
All right.
large rat is going to rush to help. 10, 15, 20, 30.
Oof.
Okay, it's not. It uses the dash action. Now these swarms of rats. Bess, you are being swarmed. Sting, you are being swarmed. Doran, you're being swarmed. This 5,
Yay.
50, and this is going to rush down as well. Actually, no, these ones were going for it. Never mind. I'm sorry. Let me retract that. They were going this way. They were engaged with them. So, let's see. Now, swarmed. Yeah, there's no saving throw. So, Sting, Bess, and Doran, each of you are being swarmed, and the swarm is attempting to bite the shit out of you. Sting, that is a 17 to hit, rather.
Yep.
Okay, Bess, that is a 14.
Nope.
Okay, Doran, that is a 10.
Misses.
Alright, so Bess and Doran, you're able to like kick and flail your arms enough to like knock them off of you before they get any serious wounds on you. Sting, however, you are caught mildly off guard, and you're going to take 9 piercing damage
Yeah, you
as,
little rat
as they
bastards.
swarm around you and just bite into whatever they can find. Now it is the Rangers' turn, so they're going to let loose a couple of arrows toward this rat here. One of them being a nat 20, so that guy's gonna take some damage. Okay. If anybody is able to see this, the rat pulling something out of the building takes 2 arrows to the back and it goes back to what he was doing. Bess, it is your turn. You're being swarmed.
I would like to summon my Guardian of Faith,
Okay.
which is a 4th level spell. Any creature attacking me within 10 feet must succeed a dex saving throw or else they take 20 radiant damage. On a successful save, they take 10.
Okay. Let's see. So, go ahead.
Yeah, that is what I'll do.
Okay. So remind me. So they don't take damage immediately? It's at the start of their turn.
I believe so, yes.
Okay. Perfect. I'm just gonna put a mark on your token to remind me of that, and remind us of that. We'll give you a, I don't know, ninja mask. Cool. All right. Anything else?
Let me see what else I can do. Thanks for bearing with me here.
Anytime.
Except for
Baron
when
with
they
me
just-
was my
you
father.
You
What?
have a bear with you?
Yeah,
I said,
No,
Yeah.
we're bearing with her. We're all being bears.
yeah.
Roll
Oh.
for bear.
Arr.
Everybody roll
Take
for bear.
performance?
I'll take performance. That's
We're
what a
all
bear. That's
becoming
what rolling for
bears.
bear is. Roll performance.
That is
I-
all I will do for now, thank you.
Okay, you
I'm
summon
glad
this guardian. A beam of light emanates from your body as the rats are swarming. You sting. You're being swarmed. What will you do?
I bear 10.
Bear 10. I am 10 bears.
That's fucking aggressive.
How tall is this?
The roof is
On
at its
fire.
tallest probably about like 12 feet, but you could easily just jump up and grab it and pull yourself up.
I want to do that.
Yeah, you can do so using like 10 feet of movement.
Sure.
But is he sexy when he does it?
I want to get here and attempt to fucking pull my spear back.
Okay, yeah, roll the d20. It's a bonus action. That'll do it.
Give me my spear back.
All right, you guys watch as the spear fades away into vines just entangling this large rat and reappears in Sting's hands. Okay, you have your action still.
Just fucking like pulls it like.
Are you thinking like
yanks it
Thor
back.
style?
Yeah.
Like invisible rope yank? Okay, yeah. And all that's left is a tangle of jagged thorns in the rat's wound.
I'd like to think that he just got a nasty surprise when this spear just fucking yanked.
Yeah, yeah.
Then I'm just gonna cast Long Strider,
Okay,
and I'll be right back. Cause I'm getting a phone call.
okay. Doran, it is your turn. You're being swarmed.
Well, I don't want to be. So, right about where on the roof can I see?
You can see this side of the roof. You can see Six's head poking out the side, and you can see the
Can I
large
see-
rat on the other side because it's large
Can I
enough.
see this spot?
Yeah, ish. Yeah, you can't.
Cool. I
see-
teleport.
Yeah.
I use my bonus action.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You
with far step.
boom there.
Oh, there's more rats up here. Okay, I am going to. I want to make. I'm trying to just see how much a 30-foot cone's gonna.
Oh my.
I think we're thinking of using the same spell.
I'm gonna go here. Would that hit the big rat, or would it be better from here? Hit the big rat and miss 6.
That's a 30-foot cone.
Yeah.
I believe that would go 10. Would hit, including this rat. It would hit. Yeah, it looks like it would hit all the rats up here and the big one down here.
Is it missing 6?
I believe if it centers on this point in front of you, yes, it's missing 6.
Cool. Everything's gonna make a dex saving throw as I cast Psionic Blast.
Oh, you'll hit that rat too.
Damn.
Okay, a dex. Okay. That's a big old fail on the big rat in front of you. The 2 rats in front of you, big old fail. The big rat on the bottom, Well, Jesus Christ! I rolled a 4, 4, 2, and the smaller rat just within range. I rolled a 9. Nope, that is all fails, all across
They're
the
also
board.
pushed 20 feet away from me and knocked prone. I think things are thrown off the roof.
Yes, they are. Okay, so oh boy, okay.
Wow.
So this one, 6, you watches the larger rat that had just pushed you. Doran appears on the roof, and poof, like dubstep bass blast across in front of him. This rat is flung 5, 10, 15, 20 onto this one with a thud. It releases its last breath. And I'm gonna give as the other one. Oh no, not onto the other, because the other one is thrown. Okay, but it's also gonna take damage about 20 feet back. And it is also going to take 25 fucking damage. Okay. These ones don't. Yeah, this one, 5, 10, 15, 20, lands on the ground and skids across the floor, completely fucking pulp. This one on the ground, I would. That's tricky. I'll give it to you. That one also just flung across, slammed into the wall of this building. A massive, just, yep. And that one too, just slammed into the wall of the building. Just, yeah. Well done.
I am going to use my movement to kind of get more positioned and wave at the cloaked rangers.
One of them quickly waves back. Good to see you.
I don't know who you are.
Really, it's still only Isaac that's getting fucked with rolls.
Oh yeah. It'll be like that till the end of time.
Unless he's playing with me as the DM, and then he just nat 20s everything.
Everything. Yep. Doran, does that conclude your turn?
I've used my bonus action. I've used my action.
It just proves how much more I love.
I don't think I have shit. So yeah.
Alistair, what are you doing? You are no longer being swarmed.
Crying.
Or I don't think you were ever being swarmed.
Is anybody on that swarm?
Nope. You look back and you see Sting was in it, and he climbs out of it onto the rooftop.
Just shaking some rats out of my
I
pants.
30-foot myself there. And then I am going to also cast Psionic Blast, throwing them all directly into the wall.
Okay. I might allow some additional damage for that. If it's 20
Oh,
fucking
fucking
feet. Well,
bitch.
I know they need. Yeah. Well, you fix that. I know they need to make a dexterity saving throw. Okay.
Okay.
Try her again. Or you could just roll the 5d8 damage. Okay.
Oh my god, doesn't have it to hit.
It's not a to hit. They
It's a
roll.
saving
You're
dex
right,
save.
I'm stupid.
Yeah.
Does that work?
Yes, it works. However, they did roll a nat 20 on their dex save.
Oh, of course they did.
So.
So,
So no, he's pushing it the other way.
oh, okay.
And he pushes, but he does splat like a bunch of the rats into the wall. They do take 14 damage. You can see that you killed. Actually, don't be too unsatisfied because you killed like 2/3 of the rat in that swarm. In fact, I will reduce
Hell
their
yeah.
size down to that.
And then I am backing right
And
the fuck up.
then
No,
Okay.
there.
Okay. I will say
no,
technically because it's already happened. You don't suffer an opportunity attack from the swarms of rats because their reach is 0.
Gotcha.
Okay, so that's your turn. This guy, Sting, Doran, and 6. You all see the rat, start to pull out. You hear the screaming again, and you see the large rat start to pull out what looks like a person. Probably, it's hard to tell, male, female, age, but you can see the rat is pulling out somebody. And now, from your vantage points, you can see that there is like a small family in that building. The rat's pulling him out, and as the rat is doing so, it pulls out 2 of the arrows from its back, and it takes a big fucking chomp out of the rat next to it.
Oh.
It's going
Can you
to-
ping that spot real quick?
Yes, right here. This large rat is
Thank
doing
you,
that.
okay.
And you see the wounds in its back begin to close up as it takes a large chunk out of the rat next to it.
Well, that's
Great
disturbing.
vamp rats.
rats, if you will.
Right,
I
and,
will not.
and he tosses a man to the floor outside, and the rats begin to swarm him as the larger rat begins pulling more people out of the building. And you can hear screams of probably like 3 or 4 people at least. It is now these rats' turns. This one is going to 5, 10, 15 leap across the roof to you 6.
Okay.
And it is going to. It is going to take a few bites at you. And claws. The bite. Holy shit! I shit you not. I'm pulling my camera down right now. I'm pulling my camera down right now to show it. Hold on.
We see your hand.
Yeah, I know. Hold on. I'm pulling my.
His hand's in the way as he's moving the dice.
Can you see that?
Oh my gosh.
Double nat. Hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to position. Double nat 20s. Double nat 20s on the 2 attacks. I needed to show you. Oh my god. These dice are hot. These dice are a little hot. It's a little warm in here.
Pull them the fuck down, idiot.
So,
Is it actually warm in here, Holden? I'm kind of.
I'm quite warm in this room. So 6. I'm just gonna. It's all gonna be piercing and slashing. You're gonna take the shitty damage though. A grand total of 12 piercing and slashing damage. It's kind of
Copy.
And this one is going to rush back here and hide.
Because it sees one man throw all of its family across the fucking courtyard.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay. Then these 2 are going to continue with that. And this one is going to rush over to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, just within your reach. This one is going to rush over to Alistair and charge. Actually, it has like a small, jagged, makeshift spear in its hand. And it charges at you. And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw. And it's going to roll to hit. Scratch the dexterity saving throw. It's definitely not going to hit. Alistair.
I'm doing it anyway. Fuck
Okay. Cool. It rushes at you with this makeshift spear, and you just kind of knock it out of the way as it rushes towards you.
A small ratling did that?
Yeah. Medium size. It's not as big as you, but it's like.
I kind of knock it out of the way with my hand, and I just look at him and I go, "Don't."
Don't.
That wasn't even a saving throw.
It wasn't.
Oh,
It wasn't. No.
Oh fuck.
And these 2 rats are going to start swarming the man that was pulled out. He is prone, so they have advantage.
Oh, okay. There you go. How about that one?
Nope.
They have advantage?
They have advantage because he's prone.
Oh, I can see him, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my reaction to get rid of one of the advantages.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna reach out and restore balance.
Roll that then. Okay. Good thing you did. Okay. So you see one rat like bite into his side. He screams out, "Ah!" He's like a probably adult male, maybe around 30. And the other one, you watch Doran as it's like going to bite into his leg, and you cast your spell and watch as his leg is just kind of magically swept to the side and the rat misses. Okay, that is all them 6. It's your turn.
All right. I am going to. I have a move here. I guess not. All right. I'm going to. If I stand up, I incur an attack of opportunity. Is that correct?
Not if you stand up, but if you move away from it, I believe.
Okay. Well, then I will stand up, and I will kick the rat.
Okay. Like, are you trying to kick it? Are you just kicking it, or kicking it off the roof, or what are you trying to do?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna try to kick it off the roof. So,
Okay.
First kick. Come on.
So, first degree murder.
Yeah, pretty much. Here we go. There's one.
With a nat 20. Okay.
Why is it that like everyone in the original party kicked rats? And that's just never left.
Hey, roll a d6 for me. 6.
Yeah.
Because you rolled a nat 20. Roll a
Oh, yeah,
d6 for me.
Yeah, Hawk pass it on to 6.
Trace.
6 is
That's
so
not
better.
Sam.
You give the rat that just attacked you a hearty thwack with your foot, and it falls, splats onto the ground, dead.
Excellent. All right. I turn. Oh shit. Let's see. Well, I'll just sort of move south here. 5, 10, and what's the height there? That's probably
that's the one I said it was like 7 feet. You could easily just run off.
okay.
I
Then
was gonna say,
Okay.
Especially with your
take
dex.
small damage.
20,
Wouldn't matter anyway, would it?
25, and that's where I would get because I believe standing up takes half of my movement.
Yes, sir.
There we be.
All right, so you're rushing over there. Smaller rats here. 4 of them are going to throw rocks at you as you advance. 5 of them are going to throw rocks at you as you advance.
That's a lot of rock.
So we'll give this another go. Nope. 7, nope. 19, I think that's a hit.
That is a hit.
The 4th one, 22, and no. Okay, so 2 rocks are hurled at you as you rush across, and you're going to take...
All right. The first
7...
one hits me.
Yes.
The first one hits me for how much damage?
4 bludgeoning.
All right. 6 then gets a very stern look on his face, grabs the second one thrown at his head, and returns it right at the rat that threw it at him.
Okay, you can do that as a reaction.
I can. As a reaction, deflect missiles. Use your reaction to deflect or catch a missile when you are hit by a ranged attack weapon. When you do so, the damage you take from the attack is reduced by 1d10 plus 15. I'm assuming 3 or whatever.
1d10 plus
You okay there,
15?
sir? Yes.
Jesus Christ. Okay, no, you just fucking catch the rock and give it a fucking stern look. Yeah, exactly.
reduce-
Just spit that shit out.
So if I reduce it to 0 and have a free hand, I spend a key point to immediately make a ranged attack as with a monk weapon with a range of 20 to 60. So I immediately get a free attack, and I hope to crack his fucking head open.
Roll a d20 plus dex.
Jesus,
Roll a
Jason.
dex check.
Hell
Rolling
yeah.
that dex check.
Jason's just cursing. Crack its fucking head open.
Please roll a nat
oops,
20.
that-
That would be so badass.
Come on.
Roll
Come
that
on.
Roll
Dex.
another nat 20, please.
Double digits.
Oh my god! No way, dude!
God
No
damn it.
way!
He nuked a rat.
I'm sorry, Alistair.
Roll
He
2d6
nuked the
plus
rat.
dex. Honestly, no, fuck it. That's too good. You fucking squished the rat. That rat is, you catch the rock as you're running, give the rat a stern look, and poof, like
Baseball
There's a-
pitcher
like an
lighting up.
MLB pitcher throwing a
Missile that
baseball at a
bitch.
melon. It just explodes, dude.
There's
It's,
an audible.
yeah, and he tucks it, just gone. Oh my god, I
There's a
can't
pop.
believe. Yeah, that rat's gone.
I've never seen a rat pop.
Yeah. Holy shit. Okay.
Sweet.
And it's still the rat's turn. It's gonna be the larger rat's turn now. Who is it going to attack? Who would it go for? Okay, sting it is. 5, 10, 15. It's gonna clamber up too hard. It's gonna be able to get within range of sting, and it is going to attempt to slam its body into you.
Oh, of course.
Don't let it.
Well, it's only a 10 to hit, so you shouldn't be too worried.
Aha.
Yep. You
Good.
deftly dodge out of the way as it
Luckily misses.
Yeah, as it rushes towards you, you dodge out of the way and kind of like you do that like foot sweep thing where you're like nope, and it just runs by you and like a charging bull looks back ready to attack again. The other one is dead. The swarms of rats now. Bess, I believe you have some damage to roll for the one starting near you.
It is a dex saving throw.
Right. Okay. They're going to get a total. They rolled a nat 3. They're not going to save it. Okay.
Great. Hang on 1 second. So it should be 20 radiant damage that it takes.
20.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
Radiant damage.
Radiant.
If that matters.
Yeah, just a little. Not really, actually. Okay. Alistair, you look over at these arcane angelic wings as Bess is being surrounded by rats. The wings envelop her and all of the rats, and you hear it go quiet, and then the wings unfurl, and the rats are gone.
Fucking nice.
She ate the rats.
Like,
Ooh,
gone.
magic.
She ate the rats.
I like magic.
Bess, rat eater. Would that make her a cannibal?
Yeah.
Yes.
So-
No.
It'd make her
No.
less- I would say 23% cannibal.
All right. The smaller is gonna come back at you, Alistair, and start to swarm
Where are
you.
you getting your numbers?
10, 20, 25, 30. These are not quite able to make it over.
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
I would actually. I would love to
These
know.
Where are your parents?
are going to continue, not seeing 6, continue a race toward the Cloaked Rangers, using their dash action to get on top of the roof. And these 20, 30, 40 are clambering across using their dash action to get over here. Okay. The Rangers, seeing the horde of rats coming at them, goes, shit, just starts flailing arrows toward them. To no effect.
The idea of someone flailing arrows to me is not shooting them, it's like tossing
Just,
them.
like, no, they're
literally
just like quickly
throwing
but
Can
to
you
no
imagine
effect.
they have bows? Oh, rats! Start throwing the arrows.
Bess, it is now your turn, and there is just a pile of rat blood at your feet, but no rats to be seen.
I love it.
Fantastic.
Jesus.
Thanks, Holden.
Rat eater.
Hey. Can
Wait,
I...
you can't prove to me you didn't eat them.
This is correct.
I'm gonna check to see if my guardian travels with me. I don't think it. No, it doesn't.
Oh,
We've
it
done this
doesn't.
before.
Okay.
I don't believe so.
Okay. Okay. But it's a 10-foot.
What?
It's 10
within
feet.
10 feet of me. Yeah.
Anything within 10 feet of you. Okay. So it would
Yeah.
be, actually then, anything within 10 feet of you. Hold on.
That's attacking me, I think.
Oh, that's attacking you. That would be this radius. Is it within 10 feet or within 10 feet attacking you?
Within 10 feet, any creature attacking me.
Okay, they're not technically attacking you. Okay. Yeah, it's yeah, continue. Sorry.
Can I move closer to the source of where the rats were dragging the people out of the house?
Yeah, yeah, of course. Are you going to dash over?
Yes.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, I believe. Rushing past a mound of dead rats. You turn the corner to see a bunch more rats, another swarm. 6 racing toward a man lying on the ground being swarmed by more rats. And you can hear the screams now appearing in the door. 6 door, and you probably see this as well. In the door in here appears to be a woman and 2 children. Which I will show you.
The dash action, that was my action, correct? So need a... Okay.
You're not... yeah, you could get all the way to here with your dash action. But I don't know if you want to rush past the rats and take... Or through them, rather.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
What's your max speed, actually? I'm sorry?
40.
40. Okay.
Sorry, I can't get my screen.
You could get all the way here next to 6. Easily. And not take an opportunity attack. Or you wouldn't anyway, because it's a swarm. But you can get there.
I will get there, and then I would like to... Sorry, I'm looking at what my options are. Thank you for bearing with.
No problem.
You gotta quit making us think that we have a bear in the party.
I'm sorry. That's...
It's
sorry.
okay.
Keep getting excited.
My next character is a bear pretending to be
Hey,
a
I
person.
got double.
Hey, I
crit
already
bears.
did that, Blake.
Holden, I got double crit bears.
Double
Take
crit bear.
out of my daggers.
There are now
and
52 bears.
Ready to fight the storm.
Okay. Sounds good. Sting, it is your turn. There is a giant ogre-like rat before you. What shall you do?
Yeah, that's not cool, bro.
Push him.
Flick his nose.
activate
No.
Blade Song,
Okay.
which is a bonus action,
Yes, sir.
which now my movement speed is 50. And then I do my shit. Let me find it. Spell level is it? 3, right? And I activate haste.
Okay. He's doing his Sting thing. Okay, so that's everything but your movement.
which I just noticed something even more bullshit about that, which we shall find out in just a minute. So I'm just gonna, now with 100 feet of movement, gonna dash and jump across to this roof.
Dude, with your speed, sure, you're gonna take an opportunity attack, but yeah, I'm not even gonna, yeah, easily.
And I just go next to a door and just, hey man.
Yeah, Doran, you see in your peripheral just a fucking blur, and Sting is next to you. The rat is going to try to bite out at you as you move away.
Barry Allen.
I'm switching d20s.
Got another nat 20?
Another nat 20. I'm going to take that nat 20, but I'm switching d20s. I have 2 others.
Crits hit regardless, right?
Yeah. A crit is a hit even if it doesn't hit your max. Or it doesn't hit your AC. It actually depends on the DM. There's different. I agree with Blake and say, yeah, but crit is a crit. So you're going to take 22 piercing damage as it bites into you, but just with your sheer speed, you're able to race across to the other rooftop.
He cuts his leg open even more.
Yeah.
He goes, huh, probably wouldn't have hurt that much if I wasn't running to the fucking sound.
Yeah.
It would have nicked me, but I...
Doran, yeah, he just appears in a flash next to you. Goes, hi, it is your turn. What will you do?
I am going to start by using 2 sorcery points
Okay.
to quicken my spell and take an action spell and turn it into a bonus action.
Beautiful.
I am going to save that poor man's life by casting Otilic's Resilient Sphere and surrounding that man.
Okay, he is surrounded in a sphere of shimmering
That
force.
no one can now hurt him.
Okay. Okay. Sphere is weightless and just large enough to contain. Can use its action to push against the sphere. Nothing, not physical objects, energy, or any other spell effects can pass through the barrier, and it lasts up to 1 minute. It is not concentration? It is concentration. Okay, so you're
I am
concentrating on
dropping Far Step.
that. Okay,
I'm dropping Far
it's
Step.
concentration, but he's surrounded in a bubble.
Yep, and you watch me.
Just
Okay, that worked. I am going to then look at the rat pulling people, and I'm gonna just hit him with a firebolt. Wait, yeah, firebolt.
Okay. That'll fucking hit. Yeah, so just from behind you, the rat and turns around, and is finally, you see it turn around and divert its attention, ready to fight.
Stick my tongue out at it.
Yeah. You have pissed it off.
But you can't hurt Batman.
Okay.
You can't hurt Batman.
Alistair, what will you do? You are in a swarm.
Oh, I'm pissed off now. So, what I will do
Is kill them.
Yeah, that's what I'm shooting for. Just take. Oh shit, I don't have shatter on this character. I'm crying. That's like my signature spell.
Not
With a
this
30-foot
character.
cone, can I aim it down?
Yes? Technically?
Because they're all like swarming around my legs and shit, right?
The small swarm is all over you, but there are also the other 2 next to you, the large swarm and the other large rat. I mean, I would say if you wanted to point the cone down just to affect the rats at you, or on you, sure.
Is it okay? I'm going to back up a square.
Yep. You will take an opportunity attack from the larger rat.
Then I will not.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to psionic blast directly in front of me in a cone.
Okay. That won't hit the rat swarm on you, but the large rat and the other swarm will make their dexterity saving throws. The large rat rolling, nope. Nope. Okay.
Nope.
Nope.
Chuck Testa.
Wow, I forgot about that. Nope, Chuck Testa. Yeah, no, those are big fails, buddy.
Oh
For
my
small
God.
damage though. Oof. Okay, they failed though, and they're, let's see. So this one takes 14 and is pushed back.
No.
And the swarm takes 14. You killed, again, like 2 fucking thirds of them. And they are pushed back 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. Well done.
Question for
Yes.
you, Holden. If both me and Alistair held our actions and cast Psionic Blast simultaneously on opposite sides of something and they failed, what happens?
Have you ever Have you ever seen somebody like run over an orange with a truck, or something along those lines? Just watch it flatten into the ground
from the outside.
Holden, I could glyph of warding 4 different things, set them up, and activate them with Sonic Blast in a 4-way, and just pop someone.
Dude, that'd be the ultimate kill room. Put them in a 5x5 room. Each wall has a glyph of warding with Sonic Blast. Say, okay,
one of the
have fun, and
Have you ever been compacted like?
I think that's how you create a black hole in D&D 5e. I think that's how you create a black hole.
It's like those videos of like, oh, iPhone 11 versus press.
Alistair, it's still your turn. You've used your action. You have your movement and bonus.
I'm gonna move out of the swarm
Easily.
by a few feet.
Yep.
I know they're just gonna re-swarm me, but
Yeah.
whatever. I'm gonna
Yeah?
You're
get
out
back
for the
and go,
moment.
"Stop it." And that'll be it.
Okay. That'll bring us to the large rat, who is now his attention is diverted. He looks back and sees the 4 heroes attacking him, and he lets out a monstrous for his size roar and races toward Bess and Six, with 2 daggers in hand, and his teeth, just with a whirling gnashing of blades and teeth, is launching 4 attacks, 2 to each of you. Bess, that is it. Not gonna hit. The second one, not gonna hit. 6. Nat 20. And let me check his modifier on this. I'm sorry. And a dirty 20.
20 hits.
Okay. So that is you're going to take a grand total of. Oh, never mind. 8 damage for the second swing that wasn't in that 20, and for the first swing that was in that 20, that's gonna be 7, 10, 11, 15. So 8 and 15, 23 damage, piercing and slashing. As he just lets out he flails his claws and teeth and blades into both of you. Bess able to dodge out of the way. 6 taking most of the damage. Probably not a coincidence that 6 takes all the damage for her. That is his turn. These rats now. This one is going to make a stealth check. Okay. Okay. And this one is actually dead. Okay. So then it's these rats.
What happened?
These two, these guys are going to make intelligence checks to see if they can figure out that they're not going to be able to touch this guy. Nat 1? What the fuck is going on with my dice? 2 nat 1s. Okay, so they're just like clawing and gnashing at this bubble, boom, 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 pinging off, and the guy's freaking out inside, like, what the, and they just can't touch him. This one, however, is going to 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, actually, no, he has to get, can the rat be prone? Sure it can. Uses half its movement to get up, question mark, and 5, 10, 15, races back toward Alistair. 6, it is your turn.
Okay. 6 backs up. Now, let's see. So with that last attack, 6 lashes out, groans audibly,
Okay.
and kind of falls back a bit, and starts searching his bag for his health potion that he's been hoarding.
Yep. And I do allow those as bonus actions.
Okay, I will take a health potion there.
All right, because I imagine them as just like little vials that you can quickly just whoop, done.
Perfect. Okay, so let me roll.
Yep, roll that health potion. Okay, 2d8 plus 6.
Okay.
What kind of health potion is that?
It was a cure moderate at a funky level. I just had it written down in parentheses.
Okay, I'll just trust you on it.
Okay.
Okay, so you
And
knock back a little vial, feel a bit better.
all right, a little bit better.
A little bit better.
Yes, and I say to Bess, ow, and then I will just lay one standard attack, which is 2 attacks on the dude.
Okay. Please also so it's 2 attacks. Please roll 2d4 as well.
Okay. There's
On
one,
top of the attacks.
and we'll do a headbutt, and then slash roll 4. Okay.
Okay. 13 and 8. Okay. As you unleash your attacks, you feel something about this rat. Its presence is unnerving, and there's an aura about it. And you feel as though it's affecting your ability to attack it. The second will still hit for 7. So you let out, you throw a punch, and it just in a barrage of movement just swings your hand away, and you're like, this is uncomfortable. I don't like this. Poof into the rat's snout, and it reels back.
Interesting. All right.
Okay. That'll bring us to the smaller rats, who are going to continue to chuck rocks. These 2, 5, 10.
Fuckers.
I'm gonna run over here, jumping
They
on
get
the
their shit
mound of
rocked if they're
ash.
not careful.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rats throwing rocks. I'm gonna just say, actually, yeah, 2 at 6 based on their positioning, and 4 at best. The 2 at 6, one is going to be a 12 to hit, no, and 8 to hit, no. Best, the 4 at you, 15, a 15, a 10. And oh, that was almost in that 20 and a 6. I believe the 2 15s hit.
They shouldn't. My AC, I believe, is 18.
Oh, never mind. So, a barrage of rocks is thrown at you. 6. You're just easily able to dodge out of the way. Best, just ting 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 ting. You feel rocks hitting against your armor.
Rude.
Now the
Indeed.
large rat here, rage 5, 10, runs across the roof and leaps off to land on top of Alistair. And try to throw its weight onto him. Alistair, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, I will.
Okay.
I'll do it so fucking good.
With a
Yeah,
nat 20,
see how fucking good that is?
you're only gonna take
Oh.
10 bludgeoning damage. There, as you like, you see a shadow descending upon you. You look up, oh fuck, and you dodge out of the way. It's still like it hits your leg, and you're taking 10 bludgeoning damage, but you're able to avoid being fucking smushed.
Nice.
All right, now the swarms of rats.
Would that have crushed any of the swarm?
They were not on you at that moment.
Can they be? And then get crushed?
No. This swarm is swarming you. 5, 10, 20, 25, 30.
Swarm's gonna
They'll-
swarm.
Yeah, they'll be able to get to here. This swarm is swarming both Bess and 6. So Percy, shit. Alistair, there, I did it.
Pretty shit.
Alistair, the small swarm on you, not gonna hit. Swarm on 6 and Bess, 19 to hit both of you.
Whoa, you got super roll out of there for a second.
Hello,
19 is a miss.
19 to hit both of you.
19 is a miss.
19 is a miss on you?
Indeed.
I thought your AC was
Sorry,
19.
after the last attack, I typed an update into the little thing here that said I forgot my AC went up to 20 on the last. Yeah, I forgot my AC increased to 20 last level. My bad. Good thing I returned fire with the 22.
Oh,
So
okay, so a
that's-
19 misses you.
AC 20.
Cool,
Indeed.
well then Bess is
That
only...
hits me.
Only Bess is going
Uh-oh.
to take 7, 8, 11 piercing damage as the rats flow onto you.
Oof.
As the rats flow.
Yep.
Like they're
Gross.
just a liquid.
Rat
And
flow.
10, 15. These rangers are being swarmed.
The rats are like, yeah, we rats, baby. They got flow.
Okay. The rangers are being swarmed. One of them is going to take that. Okay. That
Donkey.
one. Donkey. This one, however, okay. One of the rangers screams out in pain. Okay. The rangers are going to try pull out their swords and try to just start cutting down rats around them. That will hit in a second. Will also hit, so they start cutting down rats around them. And the rat swarm is going to 9, 13, 14. Okay. Be cut down to about half size. There's only swarming one of them now. Bess, it is your turn.
Oh my gosh, me?
Uh-huh.
No, the other Bass.
There is
How
no other
did-
Bess.
Oh, I get it because there's only one Bass.
Wow, microphone was just making really bizarre noises.
Nice.
Yeah, it sounded really ugly, to be honest.
But in a good way.
Oh, it just did it again.
Oh, I think that's his voice. My bad.
Oh.
Oh. Now I feel inadequate.
Oh, don't.
Just
You're
now.
perfectly just adequate enough.
Holden, you give me all the cummies.
Yeah, that's great and all, but my girlfriend responded to that with just now you feel inadequate, so my life
I
is
know.
ruined. I
I'm
am in
sorry,
shambles.
babe. I love you.
Already?
I am going to
Hopefully.
zap again with guiding bolt on the.
Like we did last time.
I can't really do that on the swarm, can I?
Theoretically you could. It's a ranged attack. I guess you'd have disadvantage.
Can I move and then use that?
Yes, but you take an opportunity attack from the larger rat. From the one that appears to be kind of the ringleader here.
Okay, you know what? Instead, I'm gonna cast command
Okay.
on that rat, the ringleader,
Okay.
in rat,
Uh-huh.
obviously.
Of course.
It's a wisdom saving throw
You got it, boss. One
with a
wisdom saving
DC
throw.
of 16.
One wisdom saving throw coming right up. That is an 11.
Cool. I'm gonna say stop in rat,
Okay.
and it should stop.
And the flailing stops for a moment.
Let's see how long. Man, do.
Old McDonald.
Old MacDonald had a rat.
His name was Rat Eye Joe.
I would also like
Where'd you come from, Rat Joe? I've been buried a long time ago. Wait. It's not the way.
step out of the swarm if I can.
Okay.
I just leave.
I'm just gonna go right there, just outside of the swarm,
That you can.
and that is what I'll do for now.
Okay. Sting, you are up, my friend. Jesse?
I'm muted. I want to do some bullshit. Can I do some bullshit?
Go for it.
Your existence is bullshit.
I like
so-
bullshit.
Oh.
Good fertilizer.
Alright, so my bullshit, I'm gonna fucking cast Blight at level 5 on Doran.
On
What?
Doran?
Yep, because his existence is fucking bullshit. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, I deserve that one.
I was fully ready to be like, the fuck?
I was ready for you to pull some crazy shit where somehow the damage gets doubled and put on another target. I was like, what the fuck is about to happen?
No, I was just about to kill Doran.
Okay, okay.
I'm glad there's no
So-
more to that.
I want to run and sprint off of this roof
Uh-huh.
and then jump with my 100 feet of movement speed. How far can I jump?
See, technically, your movement speed doesn't affect your jump, but I think that's ridiculous. Where are you trying to jump to?
Especially with 100 fucking feet. I want to jump and stab this fucking rat.
So that's 5, 10, 50.
Like, I
That'd be
wanna
a
basically
20-foot jump.
I want to Assassin's Creed this rat.
Well, okay, let's kind of game rules this a little bit, slightly. So your normal movement speed is...
Is 100 feet.
No. But without any spells or anything, it's 30. And your strength, which would affect your jump, is 10. So you could jump about 10 feet, I think. You have more than doubled your movement speed. In fact, you've quadrupled your movement speed, haven't you?
Pretty much.
So I'd say using the movement speed, you could quadruple your jump. So yes, you can easily jump across
I hate you.
right onto the
Basically,
rat.
Just gonna
Oh, God.
Assassin's Creed this fucking rat.
That one. Okay.
No, this one.
Okay. You will technically land in the square still. Yeah. But I will give you advantage on the attack. To Assassin's Creed.
Such a fucking dork.
Assassin's Creed.
You didn't need the advantage. That'll certainly fucking hit for 11 damage. Roll me. Actually, wouldn't matter even if you rolled a 4. Okay. Yeah, you feel that same thing. As you jump across, you feel as though the aura of that ringleader rat is just affecting your abilities, but you're still able to just land right on the rat.
Yeah. I would swing again. By the way.
Yeah.
He's not dead.
Swing it. Yeah, he's not. Roll again.
Hi. Yeah.
Oh wait, now I need you to roll a d4.
Just a D4.
Actually, it doesn't matter either way. You won't hit. Yeah. You feel as though you're in your fucking. You're totally able to hit this rat again. You've totally caught it off guard, but that aura of that other rat causes you to hesitate just enough for the other rat to react in time.
And does haste give you an extra attack?
Gives you one extra attack. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna swing again.
Yeah. Okay.
Fucking die.
Even if you roll, yeah, okay. So you swing again, that'll hit, and you're just carving into the rat with the spear. Okay, Doran, you watch Sting just fucking yeet across the battlefield,
Actually,
start carving into. Oh, go ahead.
I got a bonus action, right? Or does all those attacks, even though they're like spell attacks, do they count as the bonus action?
No, I think you still have your bonus action. Go ahead.
I would disengage.
Okay, yeah, that you can do.
And run.
You use 20 feet of movement to get there.
Yeah, I'd get over there.
You easily can. Yum, across the battlefield. So
Okay.
now that the Flash is done with his turn, Doran, it is your turn.
If I have a 20-foot radius sphere,
Uh-huh.
it's gonna hit 6 and Bess, right? But every other enemy too.
Seems that way.
But it will not hit the people in the building.
You mean a 10-foot radius?
Yeah.
No, from that point, it would not hit the people in the building.
Cool. I'm gonna use 1 sorcery point to careful spell. 6 and Bess both succeed
Okay.
as I cast
Yay.
Shatter.
Oh, we shattered.
Do they take
Oh,
half
broken.
damage then?
They will take the half damage
Okay.
automatically.
Okay, so I need to roll con saves here. For the large rat, that is going to be... Nope. For the other large rats, that is going to be a 22. That'll save. And the small... the rat swarm, that'll be another big nope. Okay. So these two are going to take half damage, which is going to be 9, technically?
Yep.
Okay. Bess and 6, you are both also going to take 9 damage.
Are you sure?
9?
Yes.
Is there any way I could not?
I mean,
Not that I'm aware of.
no.
Just plug your ears, idiot.
Okay.
Then with another sorcery point, because I read into it, it's 1 per spell.
Okay.
I'm going to quicken spell, turn Firebolt into a bonus action, and attack the big bad rat.
Wait, you can... So you can cast again?
Well, it's a cantrip. I'm turning it into a
Oh,
bonus action.
Firebolt. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I'm bonus actioning it.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Cool.
I'm gonna miss.
And you're attacking which rat?
The big bad.
Big bad. Do it.
I rolled.
Oh,
I
you did.
missed it.
Roll a d4.
I will.
Yeah, that... actually, I didn't even have to have you roll it. That is still a miss. Yeah, the firebolt goes wide.
Well,
We're
I'm back.
probably gonna wrap up soon, even if we're not done with the battle. It's getting a little late, but we'll go just a little bit longer. Alistair, you are being swarmed again. You really caught out on your own here.
I am not the best with this.
I'm glad you've helped.
Didn't really want to do this yet. Let's see. I'm checking the boxes real quick to make sure this is.
Boxes? You mean, your
Wi-Fi?
extra box of Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
Wi-Fi box.
Alexa, turn
Can
on
that be
bedroom.
my next magic item?
All right.
Oh
You just
my
turn on your
God.
entire bedroom?
Just to make sure, there is nobody in a 20-foot radius sphere from me, right?
None of your allies.
Yeah, perfect. That's all
No.
I needed.
Yes. Okay.
Nope, not that one. Sorry, wrong one.
Oh, I was like, interesting.
I'm a fool.
Okay. Each creature in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on the. Okay. Make an
Holy shit, those
intelligence
rolls are
saving throw.
asshole.
2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 4. All right, oh, you got a couple. Okay.
Actually, sorry, this save throw did not.
Yeah. I'm guessing it's not 0. So everything in a 20-foot. Yeah, that's all those attacking.
There you go. Oh, that damage is worse. Let's take the first one.
I just needed the save, the intelligence save. So the rat ogre, big fail. The 2 swarms around you, big fail. And the other large rat will succeed. Wait, will it succeed? No,
He
will fail.
secedes from the union.
Not a big fail, but
Aw.
fail. They all fail. So they are all going to take 19 points of psychic
25.
damage. Or yes, 25. Good call. So that one starts bleeding from from its ears and dies. The swarms all, both swarms.
Oh, to flavor the spell,
Yeah.
instead of like casting anything, he slams his fucking cane on the ground because his cane is his arcane focus.
Got it. You slam your cane into the
Nice.
ground, and all the swarms of rats and the large rat ahead of you just drop, all rats bleeding from their ears. And the large rat next to you does not die, but is also bleeding from any orifice it has.
So, a target has muddled thoughts for 1 minute. During the time it rolls a d6 and subtracts the number rolled from all of its attack rolls and ability checks
Oof. Okay.
for the
Understood.
next 6 turns.
Understood. Let me mark that.
The target can make an intelligence saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on a success.
Interesting. Okay. Ring.
But at
was
the
that
end
everything?
of its turn, not the beginning. So, that's all. Okay, so now that I don't have any rats, I've got Big Bad though, so I'm gonna stay there.
Okay. Ringleader rat is going to reach into the pile of rats swarming.
Wait, isn't he halted?
He
wait.
is. You're right. Thank you for the reminder. He does not do shit. He stands there looking angry.
Wait. Okay, I actually moved back. I'll take the opportunity. Is it too late for that?
I'll allow it.
Okay, I'm just gonna move back.
But you do. It is a nat 20 on the attack.
Oh, son of a bitch! I knew it was either gonna be a nat 20 or it was gonna be enough that the d6 subtraction would save me.
I mean, well, technically, it's still a d6. Well, let me see. What's your AC?
Uh,
I'd say if the d6 made it so
12.
that 12. Okay, now there's no way. Okay. Yeah. So you're still going to take. Oh, not too bad on the damage. 14 bludgeoning damage. As you move away, it swipes out with one of its claws and gashes you across the chest.
I thought he was about to say, "Oh, the damage isn't too bad. 20 damage."
Yeah. Yeah. No, you're right, Bess. Thank you for the reminder. This rat does nothing. He just sits there looking very angry.
He's just sitting there menacingly.
Yep, sitting there menacingly. This one.
SpongeBob.
20.
I like that. I
Okay.
like that 6.
One of the more sneaky rats comes around the building and reveals itself as it moves to move into the building, but it used all of its movement. And the other one is dead. And then these rats, that one's dead. These two, have they? I'll have them roll another intelligence save. This time with advantage to see if they can figure out they will not be hurting this guy. That one succeeds. They will succeed. Okay, so they are going to divert, and this one's going to help pull people out of the building or start attacking, and the other one is going to attack 6. So that is going to be with its little makeshift spear, a 15. That'll certainly not hit 6.
Yay.
All right, that was a bit uneventful. 6, it is your turn.
I'm gonna go ahead and expend a key point and have him strike his friend over there. Oh wait, no, he's not 5 feet away.
Yeah,
I'm
he's not
only
within
5
range
feet
of that
away.
one.
Yeah, never mind. All right. So how's this swarm doing?
All over you.
And
And
am I able to, attack the swarm? Is that an option? Try to
yeah.
get rats off me?
You would estimate that like
Alright.
a third of the rats within it have been killed.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take a full on four attacks. Fist.
So you just
foot,
start punching, kicking, and
yes.
yeah.
Knee and an elbow will work in there.
Okay, roll 4d4 for
Oh
me.
my god! Wow, what happened to my roll?
Actually, I only need you to roll 1d4
1 d4.
because the others are not going to hit regardless.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh.
Okay,
Lord.
the first one will still hit then. The first one will still hit because that's a
Alright.
15 to hit. So you start punching and throwing elbows and kicking, You're just not connecting, except for the first big punch, which knocks out a good few of them.
All right.
You do actually, with that one fucking punch, reduce the swarm's size. So it's now it's just on
good.
you.
Punched, reduced to atoms.
Yeah. That'll bring us to the smaller rats who are gonna. Actually, these two are gonna rush forward and get within range here of this one, and the other four are going to continue throwing rocks to. Actually, I'm gonna say 2 at Doran, 1 at Best, 1 at 6. Doran, the 2 rocks coming your way are going to be a 23 to hit and a 10 to hit.
10 misses.
Yep, 23. You're gonna take 5 bludgeoning damage as a rock pelts you in the forehead. 6, the one coming towards you, is far from being able to hit.
Okay.
You gonna do anything with that?
No.
Nope. Okay.
Okay.
Best, the rock coming towards you is going to be a 15. That does not hit your AC of 18. So those rats are done. And then the large rat is, with the last of its strength, going to make one last charge at Alistair, which is going to be a natural 1. Minus a d6 will bring that attack down to a -2. So as it kind of like runs towards you sloppily, dumbly, you just kind of like bat it down with your cane. Just get out of here.
As I hit it, I look at Dead in the eyes and I say, "Sit."
Who's a good wad?
Honestly, roll an intimidation. I'm gonna allow this.
Oh, he looks dummy pissed off after this guy just bit the fuck out of him.
Yeah, do it. Okay.
Nice.
Maybe it's the language barrier. Maybe it's the fact that it's big and dumb and dying, but it does not seem to pay any
Rat's
mind.
like, oh, he said shit.
This rat swarm, these 2 rat swarms here are going to attack the rangers, or at least that one. Yep, they get 2 more bites on him. Half the damage though, but that is enough. You hear a ranger scream out and let out his last breath. The other rat swarm on 6. That's going to be a natural 4. That's not hitting shit. So that's going to bring us to the other ranger, seeing his comrade die, screams out, "No!" and swings his sword with a natural 20, and that rat swarm is also taken out.
Get fucked.
They did not have a lot of health left. Bess, it is your turn.
Me?
Or actually, I'm sorry. Since it's the very top of the round, I'll ask you guys. Do you want to end as it is 11 p.m. or shall we finish the fight? It is 11
You
p.m.
cut out, hon.
Do we want to end now as it's 11 p.m. or do we want to finish the fight? I'm okay either way.
I'm fine with finishing.
I'm good.
I work in the morning. But if everybody else wants to continue, I will stay on for another, like, short amount of time to get it done.
Yeah, we're close to the end. That's why I'm asking.
Okay. If we're close, then that's
We're
fine,
close.
but
We'll
otherwise-
finish it up. Bess, go ahead.
What's the ringleader? Is he still just stopped?
He is halted for the moment, but the spell is wearing off.
How far away am I from him? He's like right in front of me, right?
Oh yeah, 5 feet.
Can I cut him with my daggers?
You can certainly try.
Cut him with my wit.
Does the halting give you advantage, or? Well, why don't you, if that's what you want to do, why
Yeah.
don't you roll the attacks?
Oh, okay. I can do that too. How many? I only get 1 attack per action, so I can only roll once, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
And roll a d4 with it as well.
Roll a d4 with it?
Mm-hmm. Actually, no need to roll a d4. That is not going to hit. As you bring your dagger out and towards it, just in time, it moves out of the way, and the arcane energy is starting to dissipate from it.
Cool. As my bonus action, I would like to please cast Healing Word at level 3 for 6.
Okay, that you can do.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let me just double check to see how much I can heal you for with that. My gosh, why do I have that listed? sorry. Thank you for being with me.
All good.
All right. Well, now I'm obligated, so hang on.
Let's see if you can get double
This
crit
point.
bears. And summon
I
52
did
more
that.
bears.
It's never gonna happen again.
35 bears enter the field.
Fuck yeah. They all have negative HP.
The druid army is here.
The druid. That'd be a fucking awesome idea.
A druid
The
army.
druid nation
pretty
is having an army of
powerful army.
fucking bears.
Okay,
The Druid
6.
Nation is that a
You feel
fire
divine
nation?
presence in your
Sure.
body, and 11 hit points is restored.
That should be
All
12.
right.
It's supposed to be a +4.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. 12 hit points is restored.
right.
Well done. Sting, it is your turn.
Thank you, thank you.
Be flash. How many rats are like attacking the people inside?
It's 2 that you can see. These 2 facing this direction. Are facing away from the combat.
I'm almost out of
suppose
Jameson and
I
I'm
will
pissed.
be. Hmm. Is this one on the roof or on the porch?
Which one? That one
This
on the roof.
Okay. I want to go 45. I want to basically get onto the porch right there
Easily enough with your speed.
and then stab the injured rat.
The injured rat?
Yeah, the one that I've been stabbing
Oh, that one. Yeah. Okay. So you're gonna.
several times.
He's not on the. Oh, okay. I see. I see. Yeah. Yeah. You can get over there and yeah, just go for it.
Well, I asked if this one was on the roof because
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wanted to get
Yep.
onto the porch in that spot.
Yep. Understood. Yep. Have at him.
One,
And
two, three.
roll 1d4 for me.
Ooh. Oh,
Okay, that is still just enough to hit. The second 2 will hit. How do you want to do it?
Basically fucking pike him, then pitchfork him over my fucking shoulder.
Hell yeah.
nice.
All right. Anything else?
Yeah, disengage.
Disengage. Okay.
God,
And,
this is so dumb.
I go around to okay, here.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't even need to check. You have the speed. Doran.
I'm going to twin spell Chaos Bolt again.
Okay.
First one at him, and we'll see what happens for the second one. Because I'm going to. Actually, no, I'll hit him, and then. Can I hit the rat swarm without hurting 6? Do I think I could? If Doran's sitting up there looking, does he think he might hit 6?
I would say there is a 50-50 chance.
Then no, he'll hit this rat and this rat.
Twin spell. Okay. Do it to him.
Okay, so the first one.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna have you
Damn.
roll the d4.
Okay, it's gonna be the 2, which is going to be. Let me go to the spell because I don't have the big ass table sitting in the roll 20. It is going to be cold damage.
Okay.
So the second one.
Roll a d4 for that one. That will still just barely hit.
6. Going to do poison damage.
Okay.
As I walk up with both hands and just go.
Yep. Both hitting, both landing quite well. Okay. Anything else?
I'm going to use another. I'm running low on these, by the way. To quicken. Again. Another fire
Okay. Do it.
into big bad guy, the big boss.
Okay.
Come on, baby.
11. No, it's not gonna hit. Once again, bolt of fire lands on the ground next to him.
As I back up again over the
Okay.
ridge.
Yeah, you'll have a slight cover. Alistair, you're faced with this gargantuan beast.
How bad does he look?
Big, dumb, and dying.
Sure. Kind of like me.
All right.
Then what I will do
is kill it. Oh, a DC 16 Wisdom, which has a minus D6 too? Or no?
Yes.
Yes? So that's a grand total of 8 then. Maybe I don't think it does. Either way, it will fail.
During that
with or
time,
without
it rolls a d6 and subtracts the number of rolled from all of its attack rolls and ability checks,
So
as
no,
well as its Constitution saving throws to maintain concentration.
Okay, yeah, so it wouldn't take the D6, but it doesn't matter. It is still going to fail. What do you want it to look like as it dies? Because that is just enough damage.
Blood coming out of every orifice on its head, and just it falls to the ground.
And it just as it's like coming towards you, trying to let out one last swipe, it falls with a giant thud to the ground.
And then that's all the enemies near me, right?
Correct.
Alright, would you allow me as a bonus action to cast a cantrip that does nothing for damage?
That is within the game rules, yes.
Well, it is a bonus action. Never mind. I'm gonna use leaf and a dagger. I'm gonna leaf off the ground, turn it into a dagger.
Cool. You have a leaf dagger.
I sure do.
A
Now,
legger.
Willow.
this one
I heard
is
you.
looking quite
Sorry.
bad, bloodied,
I love it.
frozen,
The fact that I just have
charred.
a leaf dagger spell, and now I'm Willow.
Yeah.
Nice.
This one is going to look around and yell out, and grab the 2 rats next to it and chomp into them. Yep. Okay.
Willow occasionally
And some
wears
of his-
hats. She
his
might be Alistar.
Wounds are going to heal. These 2 are fucking toast, and it is going to start running. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 70. So, both Bess and Six, you have opportunity attacks if you would like.
Oh, I would love.
Yes. Let's do it.
Okay.
And I am going to take that attack with.
I'm just adding this for later.
With my head.
Okay, you're gonna headbutt it as it turns to run away from you.
Yes.
Even with or without the D4, that's going to miss.
All right.
Bess.
If I'm gonna use my dagger, do I still have to roll to hit?
Yes.
Thank you.
And you do subtract the D4 from it, if we need to.
Subtract the d4.
Yeah, you subtract the D4 from it if we need to. We'll see if we even need to. It's not
Oh,
going to
bless
hit
you, I think.
either way. So you both try to attack it as it runs, but it's just too quick, and it starts running away. These rats. This one, hearing the call, is going to let one last swipe out at the woman it is grabbing at inside. That is going to hit. And you hear her scream out in pain as she falls. And it's going to run. 15, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. That other one is dead. And then this one, also hearing the call, is going to run 5, 10, 15, 20, 21. And get to there. 6, you have already used your reaction for an opportunity attack. So it runs as well. 6, it's your turn.
All right. I still have some rats on me.
Yeah, you do have a rat swarm on you.
So what I'd like to do is turn north, run 5, 10, up the wall,
Sure.
flip off, and then just belly flop on the ground and try to squash all the rest of the rats.
I love it so much. Take advantage on it.
All right. What do I roll? Just a regular attack?
I'd roll an attack roll. Yeah, roll one of your melee
Alright.
attack rolls.
There we go. I guess shoulder is closest.
And I feel like you would take fall damage from this, but you technically don't as a monk.
I don't. I can. I reduce the first 50 fall damage every time.
Okay, you don't kill all the rats, but there is an audible squish and squeal as a bunch of rats are squished by your belly flop.
I grind a
He
little
did
bit.
a shoulder. Is that really a belly flop?
Yeah,
I mean,
as you
it's more like
WWE
Randy Orton RKO
yeah.
out of nowhere.
As you RKO the fucking rat swarm. They're not all dead, but you squished a bunch of them. And your
Awesome.
clothes are
All right.
covered in rat guts.
Oh, that's me. I'm good.
All right, the smaller rats are also going to fucking book it.
Out of curiosity, what did the rats say? Just retreat or?
Something along those lines.
Okay.
And these are going to jump
Oh,
down.
good. This guy died. Oh.
I think that is all
Rip
of
this
them
guy.
there. Yeah, okay. And then the others are dead. The rat swarm is going to run away. Oh, move you. 10.
Hey.
There you go. Rat swarm is running away as well. The
Do I get an
ranger.
opportunity attack there?
You used your turn, so yes, you do.
I'm gonna
That has been
fucking
reset.
kick him.
Yeah, kick the rats as they run. Sure. You're no longer within the aura. That is actually enough to hit. You,
Oh, yeah.
as the rats start to run away, you just start stomping and kicking and kill the rest of them before they can get away. That was okay.
Get back here.
The cloaked ranger is mourning the death of his friend. Bess, it's your turn.
How many hostiles are near?
There are none in your immediate vicinity. There are 7 of them running away.
7.
Rats running away.
Let me see.
That sound in the song sounded like a baby squealing.
I'm gonna use my cantrip Sacred Flame to try to get one of them.
Sure.
They
It's,
placed 6 microphones around a baby and just waited for it to die.
Dex saving throw of 16.
Wow.
For which one?
Whichever one is closest.
Sure. Dex saving throw of 16. That is going to be a natural 6. No fucking way. Okay. Roll damage.
Well, let's see.
Okay. Radiant energy descends upon it as it runs away, and it shrieks out in pain. Anything else, Bess?
No.
Okay. Sting. You were watching.
Radiant
Well,
energy
actually, you're on the other
descends
side
upon
of the building. You're not quite sure that they're running yet.
No, but I run out to here.
And you see they're running. In 0.2
And
seconds, you are
then-
there. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm there.
Yeah. Boom. The flash.
And then I stab this one.
Okay.
Stabby.
Oh shit, there they go. Oh shit, there I go.
Stabby.
20, 25, 30. I need you to roll 2d4s. First one still hits, the second does not. So it'll take 12 damage. It is on its last. You run up and you start to swing at it. And a couple miss. It's diving out of the way barely. But the second one, right into its back, and it squeals out. And it is on death's door.
I'm gonna
Speaking
go
of doors,
here.
Doran.
Okay, if this
not
is
a
my
door.
straight line, okay, that hits
Look
2
at
rats,
me.
right?
Technically passes through 3 squares, barely. That one,
Because I point my hand and go, Sting, I'm thinking of you, and I'm gonna cast Lightning Bolt.
Okay, yeah, it's technically passing through those 3 squares with that line. So, yeah. Oh, 6-2. Okay. Let's see. The first small rat, nope. The larger rat, nat 20. The third rat, natural 19. So but still, literally toast. Also very toast. This one, he takes half damage.
Yes, but is he wearing anything flammable?
No, it is just. Well, I mean, he's covered in
Does he
rat
have
or
fur?
fur. He's covered in fur.
He's covered in-
Covered in
Whatever.
rat. It's covered in
A
fur.
rat
I call that
rat.
flammable.
It says it's not that aren't being worn. I didn't see that part.
Oh, that aren't being worn. Okay, yeah, so he will still take the 16 damage. And he also looks like he's on death's door. And
Yes. Cock.
Yeah.
anything else?
Say it again.
I'm out. I'm out of my. I have one more sorcery point, but I can't quicken spell with it. I need 2. So yeah.
Alistair, are you going to do anything?
Yeah, but I'd like you to take music cues.
We can do that quick as we're wrapping up here.
Unless you want to do that at the end, then I have no issue with that.
Go ahead.
I want to take a leaf and a dagger, create 2 more, open up its head, and cast the scan cantrip you gave me. And basically just take mental note on how dissonant whispers fucked its brain up from other experiments that I've done.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Right, and then once that's done, I'm going to also cast the cantrip Thunderclap to disintegrate the head, so that there's no trace.
Okay, make note that you have done that, and that you have that information, and if it ever comes up in the future, I will, if it ever
Will
comes
do,
up in the
chief.
future, yeah, I'll let you have something with it. Okay.
Sounds good.
7:30
Okay.
this-
You guys hear a thunderous boom from behind the building. This one is going to continue running. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 70. Okay, it is almost out of there. And the rest, actually these 2, Sting, you're going to get an opportunity attack
Good.
as they race over here.
Fuck you.
Yeah, that's going to hit. And that'll do it. So as it continues to run away, as your spear is still embedded in its back, and some thorns start to form around it, you pull it out, and with that pulling out of the spear, you gash it once more, and it falls dead. Six, it's your turn. Are you gonna do anything, or?
Pull the flare gun back out and launch a green one into the sky.
Understood. Okay, then these two are also gonna race. 55, 16, we'll get there. Okay. That one's dead. Rat Swarm's dead. Ranger's grieving. Bess, it's your turn again.
I'm going to rush people in the house, see if they're...
Good call.
Okay, you're going to race into the house. What you see are two terrified young girls and their mother laid dead on the ground.
Like, dead? Like, I can't fix this dead?
Not without Revivify.
Great. Where's the dad?
Yeah, I know a man.
The dad is
That guy
outside in
died
a
on the
bubble,
roof.
freaking out.
Oh, okay. Well, at least he's alive.
Bad naughty dads get put in the force bubble.
I'm a glass ball of emotion.
I would try to
Calm the children?
and get them to turn away from their dead mother.
Understood.
I probably would do more, but
Okay. It's
I
6
gotta-
seconds, yeah. Yeah. Sting, anything?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
I move there. And then,
I know it's about to
Freaking
happen.
womp rats.
It was about the same thing I was gonna do.
Oh! How convenient.
I'll roll the dexterity saving throws.
I hate you two.
Roll damage for me.
Hang on. So this is gonna be at level 5, so I need to roll 2 more d6s.
Okay.
Just oof.
Yeah, I got 4 ones in that one. Okay, so 22. Well, the first one failed, the second succeeded. Despite succeeding, the ringleader falls dead at your lightning bolt. The one behind him dead as well.
Fucking rat
Doran, it's your
bastards.
turn.
Okay.
As the last 2 rats are scurrying away for their life.
I'm just trying to see if I can get a line on both of them. Yep, I'm gonna bonus action cast Far Step again.
Mm-hmm.
Teleport 60 feet
Okay.
there.
hold and check disc.
Okay.
And bam! Throw one down at them.
Okay. Yeah, there's, even if they save, they're both toast.
I thought they were ratlings.
And as
Whoa.
the
Shut
final
up, Blake.
lightning bolt is released,
Isaac.
and all the rats lay dead around you, become silent, except for the stamping of hooves coming towards you down the road, and the whimpering of 2 young girls crying inside the house, and the screaming of the man within the bubble, muffled.
Oh, that would have vanished the second I cast Far Step.
Understood. And
He goes Far Step. Both of them
I
are
just
concentration.
Killed him. Nope. But the screaming of the man, screaming for his wife, and the 2 children crying and whimpering within the house. And that is where we're going to have to pick up next time.